All right. Hello, you guys. How are you? Welcome to All Signs. Thank you so much for waiting. I'm going to let a few of you go ahead and come on in here. I'm not going to lie. I think that this hoodie is a little too hot for me. I don't know why I thought it was going to be cute and do that, but it's not working for me. So give me a second. Oh my goodness. Hello. All right. Sorry about that, but I was like, you know what? I know as soon as I get to Taurus, it's a wrap, bitch. So I was like, I'm not even going to do that to them. What's up, Rick? What's up, Complexity? What's up, Lori? What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Leo Empress? What's up, Erica Duncan? Christina Riggs? Good to see you. I don't understand why I don't have a black cat emoji. Is this something that you think about nightly? All right. Where did that come from? Complexity said, okay, Venus and Scorpio is shining today. Yeah, but I knew that my sweaty ass was just not going to be able to do it. So let's be honest. Oh my God, that's cute. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever. How are you? What's up, Shannon? Oh my God, you guys, Mazikeen is one of my old school dragons, one of my old school friends slash fans. She's an Aries. I do remember that. Certainly. She is definitely an Aries. What's up, guys? All right, so I want to apologize to everybody for the people that were asking, like, where do I pre-book or whatever. Apparently, I only scheduled a live on my YouTube channel, but I didn't schedule a live on Hipsy. So everyone's like, yeah, we can't book anything. So I'm really sorry about that, you guys. I have been swamped this week. I mean, swamped. I haven't even got a chance to go to the gym at all. Not once this whole week. Not the gym, no meal prepping, nothing. My groceries literally got delivered the moment I was supposed to go live. And so that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, is just basically meal prepping. So yeah, you look amazing. Oh, thank you. Um, when I tell you, and then it's my daughter's birthday today, but she wanted to sleep over at a friend's house. And so she went to this Taylor Swift performance thing. It was like a cover band, and so she went there with her friend, and so I let her sleep over, and then tomorrow I'm going to take her on a little like mini shopping spree. And then we're gonna go get boba and everything like that. So me and her are kind of celebrating her birthday tomorrow, but then I have to get in this house and I have to get my shit together. I am so freaking busy. Did you have time to go to the no. No. Is the gym still in business without you there? No. They've been emailing me, calling me. They're wondering like if I blocked them. And I was like, of course, babe, I would never do that to you. You know? Happy B-Day to your daughter. Thank you. Yeah, she has the same birthday as Taylor Swift, so you know she's like, yeah, period. What's up, Monica? Good to see you, baby. All right, so welcome you guys. We are doing a Hipsy live stream tonight, okay? So, if you guys want to book super chat questions, you're going to do it right here through this link that I just posted in the chat, okay? I am going to be doing all signs. This is going to be for what's coming towards you for 2025. This is about career, love, and more, okay? Whatever comes out, I'm just going to call it. And please make sure that you check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you guys want a personal 2025 forecast, you can go ahead and check on my Hipsy page. I do have those available. Or you can do something that's more quarterly, which is cheaper. Sorry, I feel like I have like a runny nose. And yeah, and other than that, have fun. I hope you guys are doing awesome. They're knocking on the door right now, begging me to come back. Just like all my exes. No, I'm just kidding. My exes hate me. Oh, what's up, Barbie? I love you too. Give us Virgos some good news. Shit, I'm a Virgo too. I'm trying to get some good news. Yes, ignore the super chat button. Did I turn off my thing? Please tell me that I turned off my thing. Hold on. You guys, it has been so crazy this week. I can't even begin to tell you. Oh my God, what an idiot. What an idiot. How did that happen? I swear I turned that off. Okay, there we go. Now it's turned off. Oh my God, Rick, I'm so glad you said something. Let me open the window because even though I put on my tank top, I am still hot and I need to have my backlight. All right. Kinez, play Ethel Kane. Is she here? All right, you guys know I got to put on my Ethel Kane playlist. All right, let's get one more shuffle. Okay. All righty. Here it is. Love it. All right. Oh, what? We got Seldom Dreams in the house. My Leo friend. You guys, please go check him out. Go check out Seldom Dreams. He is actually one of the first tarot readers I followed on here, and I actually learned a lot from him. He's the only reason I know that the King of Wands is 2 decans Leo, 1 decan Cancer. He's the only reason that I fucking know that. So you guys definitely go check him out on YouTube. What's up, Kismet? What's going on? Seems the thing is a thing. What's a thing? Close the window? No, the window's open, baby. The window is in full function. What's up, Joyce? Joyce is here. Damn, Kinez isn't even here. I'm so sad. Well, my people will be calling her people. Disappointed. Okay. All right, I'm going to shuffle one more deck just because I know that I'm not going to want to shuffle it in the middle of what I'm doing. I know those Aries are joining in the next 30 seconds. What's up, Dark Matter? What's up, Ron? Aries here. Okay. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that, Rick. You're psychic. Milking what you said. Got it. Noted. Wow, I actually don't look as hot as I thought I did. I was like looking in the mirror and I was like, yeah, the bitches are gonna love this. Went on camera and I was like, whoa, holy Winona Ryder in the 90s. What's going on here? She's a Venus in Scorpio, actually. Hope you're great. I am great. Team Aries. That's my North Node. North Node and Aries in the 12th. Hate it here. Hate it here. I am only slightly Rick, this is not the stream to be modest in. And I don't even have any Leo placements. Although I do wear Sunstone and I do wear Ruby. It's Cancer and Leo because I don't have any Cancer or Leo placements, but I also need to get something for Aquarius because I also have no Aquarius placements. So I'm like trying to balance it out. Thank you, Shannon. What's up, Rach? Just popping in to say hi. You look beautiful as usual. Winona Ryder in the 90s was cute. She was totally cute. All right. One last shuffle, and I swear we're going in. All right, guys, once again, we're going to be doing all signs. This is going to be for your 2025 love, career, and whatever the hell else comes out. If you want to book a super chat read, you're going to be doing it on Hipsy, okay? The link is right there in the chat box. Sorry, Daenerys Targaryen will always have my heart, okay? Period. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I have a thing for girls that are on the Scorpio Libra axis or the Libra Scorpio axis. You know what I mean? Like they're like the last day of Libra inching towards that Scorpio, or they're the first day of Scorpio inching towards that Libra. I have an ex-girlfriend that was like she was the first day of Scorpio, and I was obsessed with her. Totally obsessed, okay? Totally obsessed. But I'm also a Venus in Scorpio, so I don't think that is a surprise to anybody here. Ew, what the hell is on my damn desk? All right. And we have to light a candle, because that matters. Okay. I'm October 26th. Savannah, slow down. I'm just kidding. If you don't know the Savannah slow down thing, then you must not watch TikTok. Just messing with you, Darcy. It's so nice to see you. I hope that you're doing well. I'm a Venus and Leo. You know what? Screw you guys. You know why? I dated one. And I swear, they just thought that I was the belle of the ball. They thought I was the creme de la creme, right? And they put me on this pedestal that I could not live up to. And I was like, Savannah, slow down. But seriously, I was traumatized by that relationship. I was like, man, I can't live up to this. Plus, he was a Virgo. So it was like the perfectionism was there. And I was like, whoa, buddy, I can't do this. Like, but when you're like the apple of their eye, nobody can tell you anything. You know, you're like, Angelina Jolie who? No. Okay. What's up, Ether King? Oh my God, Kinez is here. I was calling out. What's up, Seldom Dreams? Good to see you. Everybody, please go subscribe to his Please go subscribe to this channel. Is this the part where I blame it on Mercury retrograde? Because that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's Mercury retrograde, guys. What's up, Seldom? It's nice to see you. And when that fragile pillar falls, oh, it's terrible. V, I heard you summon. I knew it. I knew you could feel me in your bones. Full moon is in 2 days, so right now Mercury is getting ready to turn its crossing paths with the moon. Venus is way up above. It's a whole big thing. Oh, I would just want to say before I get started, love having my ruling planet in Aquarius, bitch. Love it. Loved it. Love it. I envy anybody who has Venus in any air sign, quite frankly. I have been so, I don't care. Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. It has been, I have been ghosting everybody. Honestly, one mess up, you're gone. You're done. Get out. Don't call me. It has been so nice. Why did I have to be born with Venus in Scorpio? Oh, what a in the 7th house nonetheless. What an absolute travesty. I love having my ruling planet in Aquarius. It has been sensational. I really don't care. Now, I'm going to put my foot in my mouth because soon Venus is going to go in Aries, bitch. And it's going to go retrograde. And us Libra Taurus girlies, we're going to be feeling it, guys. That doesn't look fun for me. Doesn't look fun. Looks terrible. But right now, I'm enjoying myself. Off with their head, period. Even if you think they did. Just shut up, Lori. We're not talking about that publicly. But yeah, no, I've just been like, ew, not to that thing, Lori, but like with specific like men in my life trying to like win my affection or trying to play games with me. Get out! Like, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make anybody deaf. But I have been like Judge Judy in this bitch. It has been so nice. Because usually that's not me. It takes me like so long to get to that point. But but the thing is I can play that role, but then like I'm like, no, get out. I don't care. And then I go cry in my room for 6 hours. I actually don't care. It's so nice. I don't ever have this. It's so rare. I love this. Shout out to the Venus and Aquarius people. Cause wow, what a life to live. What's up, Enigma? So yeah, okay, let's go ahead and do this. I think we're done with the antics. V, tell me about your lip gloss. Absolutely. It's a combo. Listen, don't I feel like the only thing you really need to splurge on is the good lip liner. You know what I mean? Like that's really Laura Mercier in Plumberry. I've been using it for years, for like 7 years or something. And then I randomly found this at Sally's. I went to go get, I don't know, something that I don't need. And I found this lip gloss, Wet Cherry. And usually I would get like, you know, the pink or like the peach pink, you know. But I was like, you know what, let me try something that I normally wouldn't get. And so I got, is this sweet cherry? Is that what the freaking thing is? Sweet cherry. The brand is Wet Cherry and the color is Sweet Cherry, and I got it at Sally's, so I put that over that. And don't go and buy these ridiculous, expensive clear lip glosses. It's fucking clear lip gloss. It's clear lip gloss. You're trying to tell me that the 8 macchiatos that you have per day, it's not going to rub off. It will, and it's not going to matter, and nobody's going to care. This is Wet n Wild clear lip gloss, $3. You're welcome. And at last. Okay, now I'm done. The boys are like, we don't care. Oh my god. I have Revlon. Yeah, Revlon's cool. It's just too expensive. What's up, Tom? Tom is here. I think I came at the wrong time. Violetta is hollering and talking loud. I think I will stay in the... No, Tom. Please, come sit in the circle. You belong. Okay. Hell, I use chapstick. Well, Ron Reno. Can I call you that? I guess that would make sense. So let's do this. I am sorry. I'm not really sorry, but I feel like I need to say that to be polite. Aries. Alrighty. Aries, let's go ahead and see what you have going on for 2025. Five of Swords in reverse. Judgment in reverse. I feel like you're very determined to leave the past exactly where it belongs, in the past. I don't think that you're interested. I don't think that you're interested in bringing either exes back, old arguments, old pastimes, you know, like, no, I don't really care. You know, it was one time, buddy, leave me alone, you know, or whatever the thing is. It just seems like you're trying to look more to the future, maybe. Yeah, Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like a lot of you are taking some financial risks this year. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. You're responsible for your own stuff, okay? But I feel like you're taking financial chances. I feel like you're taking risks. I feel like you're feeling risky in general. Not in like the stupid risk, but I feel like you are... It's like when you're ready to let go of everything, you're like, none of that belongs with me anymore. And you're like ready to, you know, trailblaze onto new pastures. That's kind of where you're at. Ooh. For love, you have the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. You know, even when the Sun is in reverse, it's still positive, in my personal opinion. Doesn't mean it doesn't have its shadows, right? I think that what you're trying to do with all this leaving the past and the past kind of energy and overcoming certain emotional things and financial things, even maybe, I think that you've had a hard time, maybe even the end of this year, trying to stay optimistic and look on the bright side of things and but you're pushing through that, is what that makes me feel like. I see that you're overcoming some kind of financial issue potentially, or some kind of emotional issue that you've had. And I feel like if you've had any abandonment wounds, anything like that, I think you're also overcoming those. It could be through like creative expression, creativity in general. With that Queen of Cups, though, I feel like you're falling in love this year. If you're not already in love, I feel like you're falling in love. Now, if this is a relationship that you're already in, I see that things are being resolved between the two of you, especially if like this is a spouse situation. I see you guys overcoming some kind of financial hurdle potentially. But if it's not that, then I just feel like you guys are in love and you guys are overcoming difficulty together. I want to know, what the hell is that Judgment in reverse? The Page of Cups. Ooh. I don't know why, but I'm getting this energy of some of you have been really naive with something. Like, I don't know if it's naive in regards to lovers, naive in regards to money, but I feel like you are almost getting this more like I'm getting intuitively, like almost this more cutthroat mentality about yourselves. and the way that you maneuver through love, the way that you maneuver through situations. What about money or career? Temperance in reverse, the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Wands. Ooh. Well, I think that you're going to get a slice of the pie kind of thing. Like you're going to get recognized for something, right? But it may not be something you necessarily wanted to get recognized for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. One time I made like an offhand comment. I was just like talking to the camera and I was like, oh my God, I've had so many jobs. I feel like a gypsy. And when I tell you this is back in like 2022, I got ransacked by the internet. They're like, wow, you are so offensive. I was like, holy shit, dude. I did not, and I'm not saying that that's what it's going to be, right? But I feel like maybe it's something from your past specifically. It could be around some kind of addiction or something that didn't work out in your life. The temperance in reverse can show up when there's an imbalance or there's an overindulgence about something or even an overconfidence about something. And like I said, it can also represent addiction. So, I don't know if it's like you said something in the past and now it's kind of resurfacing a little bit. But the weird thing is that it almost makes me feel like there's regrets around it, but there are also people that have your back or understand you. You know what I mean? They're like, you know what, been there, or, it's like I think that, for instance, right, let's say this is about the internet. I think that we all try to look so perfect on the internet and we all try to act like we never made any mistake or, oh my God, how dare you? And we're all pointing fingers when really like everybody fucks up. Everybody messes up. Everybody was an idiot at one point. Everybody had said something that they didn't mean. And I think that you're going to have people that understand that and understand you because of that. Does that make sense? What's the other stuff that we need to know? Ace of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you're choosing your battles. I feel like you're choosing your battles wisely. I do think that you may feel a little drained at times, especially when it comes to people. Like, I feel like people are kind of challenging you in a way, and it's making you feel, dare I say, I don't want to say intimidated, Aries. Rarely are you intimidated, but it almost feels like you feel the need to back down, and it's like you're learning to work with others or collaborate with others as opposed to taking a defensive stance. Does that make sense? A weird reading, but that's what I got. Cardinal, forge, don't follow. Well, there you go, right? Take time to breathe out. So yeah, there might be some stressful moments, especially if you're Aries rising, right? The North Node is going to go through your 12th house. I just went through this. It wasn't that bad. I'll be honest, it really wasn't that bad. But it's, I mean, whatever. I don't want to say Aries rising because not everybody is looking at their rising placement, but I feel like this is telling you to take a breather, learn when you need to take a nap, right? When you need to take time out. But when it comes to what it is that you're trying to do in the world, I think that you're needing to be a leader in the field that you're in or in regards to what it is that you want to do. I'm also hearing lead by example. So whatever that means for you. Okay. So thank you so much, Aries. I appreciate it. If you guys want to book a super chat, you can do so right here on hipsy.com/violettaalexis. I just put that link in the chat box below. What's up, Brady? Exhausted and humbled. I'm tired of being humbled, I'm tired of being humbled. Honestly, I have been so humbled, bitch. I'm tired of it. When can I talk my shit again? That's what I'm looking for. I'm tired of being humbled. My goodness. Stubbornly airheaded me? Oh, I see. That was like true. Humbled again. I see you're talking about your placements. Oh, sorry. Okay. I'm sweaty. All right. Let it rip, tater chip. You're done. Get out. Michelle, the worst. All right, let's see. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Three of Wands. Okay. Well, I like this because it looks like not only have you decided upon a plan, but you're actually acting on it. Don't wait too long, is what I want to tell you. Not Taurus, right? Don't wait too long to do something. Because I feel like you need to get it while it's hot, kind of thing. Yeah, okay, I love it. Oh, I love it, Taurus. Of course, you're getting down your routine. Maybe some of you are getting in the gym. Some of you are, maybe creating courses online, or maybe you are working on some kind of big project. It's something that you're doing that is really of high quality or high standard. you know it reminds me of, I'm a Taurus rising, Taurus moon. It reminds me of, I just went into Chat GPT and I was like, hey, these are my fitness goals and this is what I'm allergic to. Write me a grocery list of what I need to get, and then I want you to make me a weekly meal plan. Thank you so much. Right? And so that's the decision, and now you have to take those groceries, you have to meal prep, you have to get in the gym, you have to do that, right? Da, 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 da. So I feel like you're doing something like that. Like you're getting down to business is what it really looks like. You're working on your self-worth and your self-value. We don't like to see the Empress in reverse. That's when she's like, what's my worth? Who am I? I feel like I need to overgive because maybe I'm not worth it, but everybody else is. It's like, that's not the case, right? And I feel like you're working on that. Love, the Hangman, the High Priestess. Savannah, slow down. Slow down. The Knight of Swords. Woo! That's a little intense for me. Um, Ooh, this is giving me stalkery vibes. I don't know why I'm getting stalkery vibes. Not like stalker in the way where, you come home from the gym one day and they're like, sitting in a dark corner of your room naked, like, hello, Taurus, I've been waiting for you. No, nothing like that, right? I mean, I feel like this person is so interested in you. Like, this is somebody with the hangman there. I feel like this is somebody who very much would make a lot of sacrifices for you. I feel like they see you, they see who you are. The high priestess is somebody who's very desirable, right? Men and women love the high priestess, right? No getting around it. And I feel like with that knight of swords, somebody is wanting to kind of discover that, wanting to find out more. So if you're single, I feel like that's what it is. And the hangman is Neptune, high priestess, Piscean energy. It makes me think of the 12th house. Like, and the 12th house can be like hidden talents that you don't even realize you have, or, things that you don't even understand about yourself or that you don't realize about yourself. It's almost like this person sees it and wants to pull it out of you in some way. And I definitely feel like they're, if I may be so bold, right? Which I will, but I feel like there also is some sexting going on, some dirty talk for some of you, just putting that out there. And if you are in a relationship or you're married or something like that, I feel like it's the same thing. you know, I feel like it's the same thing. It feels like one person is trying to like delve into the other person's stuff and like what they think they're hiding. Like there may be suspicions, right? Neptune can sometimes, I mean, these are all in the upright, so I don't feel like they're bad. It may kind of feel like something's at a standstill a little bit because we're listening to our gut instincts. We're not really sure what we want to do here. Do we want to move forward with this person? Are there conversations that need to be had about things that happen in the past? 12th house can be like the past, but I feel like it's a lot of bedroom stuff as well. Your career, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. Well, be careful of what you say, buddy, right? Be careful of what you're saying. Be careful of who you're networking with. Be careful of who you're talking to. I feel like people are shit talking you a little bit, kind of like what Aries had. People are kind of like running their mouth, but it seems like it's false stuff. Like it's people who are talking shit, people who are hating, or gossip, rumors, drama, especially stuff online potentially. But I feel like it's demotivating you and it's making you a little insecure, like you don't want to come out of your shell, you're not feeling very inspired. What's the advice on that? The 3 of swords in reverse, get over it. No, I'm just kidding, that's harsh, right? But the 3 of swords in reverse can be like, why is this happening? What wound is this supposed to trigger in you that you need to overcome so that way you can figure out how to be more inspired or figure out what it is that you actually want to do? Because you may be a little stuck. You may be like, how do I don't, and you may be assuming like, oh yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but there's no fire in it. Where's the fire? Right? Where's the sauce? Where's the chili flakes? Ah, who's the water sign? Um, Knight of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. If this is you, don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Don't like if I'm saying like if this is somebody that you're dealing with is what I mean. You may idolize somebody. You may idolize somebody, that very Neptunian vibe, oh, this person's great, right? Put this person on a pedestal when they're just blowing smoke up your ass. And then you're going to like put in all of this work to move forward when they're a total shitbag, right? Be careful of that. For others of you, if this is you and not a particular person, it doesn't really feel like you're about the emotions. It feels like your emotions are on ice in some way. And it feels like you're more so focused on work, on doing a good job. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I think that there's some sex in your life or some very strong spiritual chemistry, whatever, in the bedroom. But some things are going on in your career that seem a little like dramatic. But I think that's also part of what you're working on. Uranus. Well, Uranus is in your sign, baby. It's been rough. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. What do you need to release? So, this is saying that, yeah, maybe there are some, people that are not for you. Great. The people, as long, listen, Uranus energy is all about being authentic. It's about breaking free of the chains that have kept you enslaved to your own mind, to your own environment, whatever the thing is. And it's asking you to be as authentic as you possibly can. You know why? Because when we're as authentic as we can possibly be, that's when we attract people that are like, oh, I like that because that's me. Or I resonate with that energy. And you're going to find people that are genuinely for you. I remember when I was being a complete, like, I was not authentic to me. And man, I can't tell you the relationships I suffered because of it. I was literally attracting people who were attracted to who I was pretending to be, not who I really was. Gee, I wonder why it didn't work out, right? And it's telling you that for some of you, that may be why you feel alone in 2025. Now, if you're a Taurus rising, North Node's going to go into your 11th house. Friendships, groups, communities, right? So I feel like there's something that you're needing to release, whatever that is for you, okay? And then you're needing to break free of some old thing that's been keeping you a slave to yourself. Thanks a lot, Taurus. I really appreciate it. If you want to book a super chat, you can do so. I put the link right there in the chat box, hipsy.com/violettaalexis. All right. New movie about AI. There's a new movie about AI. Hell yeah. No, listen, don't sleep on it. Listen, I swear I'm going to make a video about this. ChatGPT is the best thing ever. I swear. Like, if you tell ChatGPT, listen, like, this is what I told ChatGPT. I said, I need you to make a grocery list for this next week. My goal is to gain weight and to eat proper food to nurture my pancreas. I'm also allergic to avocado, pineapple, and yogurt. Clock that, right? I said, now these are my gym goals. Now, what I need you to do is write a grocery list of what I need to purchase in order to obtain these goals. And then I need you to write the exact meal plan. That's it. And it did it. And I copy and pasted it, and it was incredible. And then I did the same for a workout plan. Don't sleep on ChatGPT. I'm telling you. I swear. Afraid. Okay. Ooh, is it scary? I love scary. Chili flakes. Come on, Tom. You know, a little bit of spice. All righty. Gemini. Let's do Gemini. All right, Gemini. Let's see what you have going on for 2025. Energy. Tower in reverse. I need more on that. The Queen of Pentacles. Chariot. Ooh, I love it. Listen, the Tower in reverse can represent a couple of things. It can certainly represent like, oh, I'm holding on to this thing that's been done a long time ago and I need to let it go, right? But the Tower in reverse can also represent something that already went to hell in a handbasket. And you're like, damn, you know, I survived that. That's what I feel like that is. And I'm saying that because I have the Queen of Pentacles here with the Chariot. So if you are a business owner, if you are very career focused, if you want to be a business owner, if you want to be more financially stable, if you want to take really good care of yourself, if you want to purchase a new car, something like that. Some of you are doing Uber Eats. I don't know why I got that. Some of you are doing some kind of like travel job. How weird. Okay. But I feel like you guys are doing really, really great financially. And it seems like the things that you were afraid of before, you're not afraid of anymore because of whatever this is that you've been through in 2024. So I feel like the changes, the things, the people, places, things that you've had to let go of in order to acquire this courage, I feel like has been very or will be very conducive for you in the year of 2025. Especially if you like want to make more money, especially if you want to have a better house, have a better body, have, you know, a better appearance or whatever the case is. I see this happening here, but your money looks great. Some of you actually may be traveling for work or business as well. Love, ooh, the World. The Three of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Wands. I feel like distance is a problem. For some of you, if you're already in a long distance relationship, or if this is somebody that you have not met yet or whatever it is, this person could quite literally be at a distance. And I'm getting that Eight of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. The World tells me that like the world can be like at a distance sometimes, right? Especially when you combine it with the Eight of Wands. And the Three of Cups in reverse is telling me like, oh, we can't come together because of this thing. But I feel like you guys make it happen. Like I feel like you and this person make that happen. For others of you, it can be that you and your partner, like if you're already partnered, or maybe you end up finding a partner next year and then things go really, really well. I feel like you guys are accomplishing something very important together. Where there may have been like gossip, rumors, drama, blockages, things like that. I feel like you guys overcome that with that world energy. The world is Saturnian. And so it kind of takes a long time to come to fruition. It takes a while. It takes hard work. It takes patience. It takes perseverance, all of those things. And I feel like you're gaining that with this person. You know, it's almost like when you have to go, like, I don't want to say you're going to war because that's so freaking dramatic, but like me and my best friend, we've been through a lot of crisis together, and so we've always had to work together to be able to complete something, to be able to succeed. And so, you know, when two people are working at a common goal together, it builds trust, it builds understanding, it builds that camaraderie. And I'm almost getting that's what is going on with you guys, with this person. How will they know who this person is? The King of Wands in reverse. They could have a little bit of an ego. Maybe that's the hurdle that you guys need to overcome, or that they need to overcome in a way. It can be a Leo. Okay. Can be a Leo. But I definitely feel like that pride or that ego is going to be an issue. Okay. That might be that might be part of the blockage. But you know, if I can describe the King of Wands in reverse, you know, it can kind of be like the misogynistic kind of guy, or, you know, can't swallow his pride, or her, okay? They're not gender specific, but, you know, walking around like a peacock and it's like ain't got no damn feathers. Your career, Two of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So, you know, especially if you're a Gemini rising, right? North Node in your 10th house, hello. Big time for career. But I feel like a lot of you are like, you know what? I got to bite the bullet. I got to let it go. Okay. And so when it comes to your career, when it comes to your public standing, when it comes to who you are and the who you are in the world, or how people know you, I feel like that's changing, and I feel like it's changing because you want it to change. But it seems to me like you are deciding to choose yourself when it comes to something in particular. You're deciding to evolve, you're deciding to evolve your mindset. You're letting go of the things that you don't want anymore. I even dare I say, with that Seven of Cups, I feel like you're incorporating a little bit of creativity or fantasy or something like that, or just simply kind of looking at your options. Just make sure that, I don't want to say pick one that's realistic, because, you know, I have told people like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be a tarot reader on YouTube. Okay, right, because that's what you're gonna, well, you know, I made it a reality. It's realistic if you want it to be, right? It's only delusion until you make it happen, right? So just make sure you have a plan in place for yourself. Something else that you need to know. Ten of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords, the Death in reverse. There's something happening where I feel like you're having a conversation, or you're speaking your mind, something that maybe has been on your chest for a while, specifically about the past, or specifically about what needs to change. What is this about? The Emperor? Ooh. Can be around somebody in authority. You could be communicating this to somebody in authority. Like, for instance, if you're in a career and you like really want certain things to change or whatever, you may be talking to a superior or a boss about that. I feel like some of you are getting promoted or leveling up in some way, but it's only because you ever heard that saying, the squeaky wheel gets the oil? That's what I'm getting from that. All right, let's see. Cancer. Some of you guys are dealing with the Cancer. You have Cancer in your big three. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Don't let your past hold you back. Well, I don't think that you are. I definitely feel like you have some mental hurdles to get over, but I feel like ultimately you're not going to let your past hold you back. I think that it seems like you are speaking out about something that you want to change, that you feel like has needed to change for a long time. And I told you something is changing about your mindset. And it's because you're taking action on those things. And so I really want you to be very devoted to whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, or that you're trying to obtain. With that Cancerian energy, there may be something with a mother figure, motherhood for some of you. For others of you, we can just be saying to make sure that you're taking very good care of yourself, your home, your family. Focusing on home and family matters may be a big deal for you. And just making sure that you're taking care of your emotional well-being. That is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you guys so much. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so. Here you go. Here's the link in the chat box, or you can just click the link in the pinned comment. All righty. Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Let's go ahead and see your 2025. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands. That's okay. Aw. Okay. Well, you know, look at these vampire nails, bitch. Love it. Well, you know, you may be letting go of something that you were trying to build on. There may be a missed opportunity, something that maybe you thought was going to last a really long time. And you're like, okay, well, that happened. And with that Page of Wands, it's showing me that you're ready to venture out, you're ready to explore, you're ready to figure out maybe what you want in a partnership, you know? You may be having a hard time making decisions because you don't know what is the right thing for you or the right person for you. Because that Page of Wands, it's like he shows up, he doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in what he's doing, but he's like, I'm just going to put one foot in front of the other and just kind of hope for the best, right? What is the Page of Wands? What is his or her goal? It's to become the queen or the king of wands eventually, right? So wants to get up there, wants to be an entrepreneur, wants to not give a fuck what anybody thinks, wants to be confident, right? All of these things. And so I feel like you're trying to kind of get your mindset right. What's that? Lovers in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. You know I love you, right? I love you. You're my favorite sign. You are. But I feel like something isn't working out in regards to love. And maybe it's because you're like, this isn't working for me. I got to go. You know, you're not really getting your needs met, or maybe you're not meeting somebody else's needs. But that 9 of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Lovers in reverse, it can represent third party situations. It can represent like a disconnection between you and another individual. It can also represent unrequited love as well. You know, and it can also represent, okay, I think that we need to backtrack because our morals and values aren't really aligning. You know, we need to think about this, or something like that. Let's see, love. Well, we have the Fool, so that's good. It's making me think of that Page of Wands. Don't bring the old into the new, okay? If that's something that's happening. What's that? 6 of Cups in reverse, the 8 of Swords. You're stuck on somebody from the past is what that looks like to me. Or even if you're not necessarily stuck on somebody from the past, I feel like you are stuck onto old grudges or things that didn't work out, you know, feeling like a gift was like taken from you in some way. But I like that the Fool is there, and that Fool is going to trump these other cards for me. So it shows me that there's some new beginning, okay? But and if it's a new beginning with an old person, which it very well may be with that 6 of Cups in reverse, it's making me feel like we're needing to start brand new. And I think that you know that. I think that maybe this person knows that. It shows me that this person is invested, is there, but they're taking their time making a decision specifically because of past issues between you and them. They could be holding a grudge. There's definitely some backtracking when it comes to love. For career, the 4 Cups in reverse. Damn, why is everybody's career crappy? Okay. 4 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse to the 4 of Swords. So it seems like you're a little upset. It seems like you're irate. I don't know if you just feel like you're not getting what you deserve in a career situation, in a job situation. But it seems like you're kind of, I want to say this, be cautious of how you're reacting to a boss, to a superior, you know, if you're a YouTuber, just be cautious of what you're saying and how you're reacting, because you could end up losing your shit and then losing your shit. You know what I mean? So just be cautious with that, because you may feel like nothing's good enough, or nothing I do is good enough, or something, and you may have a flip out moment. And so I think that for a lot of you, you can be taking a break with that Four of Swords. I'm not predicting anything negative. Be cautious of like getting injured at work, okay, for some of you. For very, 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 very small few of you. Be careful of getting injured at work or something like that. But with that Four of Swords, it makes me feel like you need space, or you need to take a break. Like, I don't know if you decide I need to take vacation time and figure out like what I'm really doing here, but it's in a very contemplative state. Now, I see you healing from whatever it is that happened, but I do feel like you're taking space from your career, or maybe even a little bit of a break. Maybe you're like, I need to go traveling for a while, or, whatever the case is. For some of you, you're getting a job in therapy. Okay, for some of you. Something else that you need to know? Oh, Ten of Cups. Two of Wands, the Hermits. Okay. I just heard, what do I do with this? That Ten of Cups, that Two of Wands, that Hermit makes me feel like there's a serious self-awareness journey that's going on. A very solo journey, but I feel like there's a decision that you're needing to make between like this a relationship and yourself and your own personal journey, honestly. Because the Two of Wands can be like, okay, if I want this new thing, if I want this new journey, if I want to take the path, less traveled, then I might need to let go of this. Okay. But it seems like there's definitely a big decision that you need to make. Now, maybe for some of you, you're just trying to make a plan to come together with this person or to make things work. There can be some therapy that's going on here, but I definitely think that you're learning a lot about yourself because of some kind of relationship. But it looks like there's a lot of happiness and a lot of emotional fulfillment. What's up, Kristen? Venus, star family, you're part of a team of souls, call in support. So maybe you are going to therapy. Hold your vision. So there's some kind of vision that you have, and it's saying that it's saying that you can have this vision. It just may not be specific to the details that you had imagined. I think with that Venusian energy there, it's all about self-worth, self-love. Make sure that you're focusing on your money, taking care of yourself, and relationships as well seem to be a big theme for you. Um, and I want to say, like, if you feel like you need advice from somebody, if you feel like you need to, book a tarot reading, if you feel like you need to book a reading with an astrologer, if you feel like you need to talk to a therapist, a mentor, a guru, your freaking pastor, I don't care. Like, don't be afraid to ask for that help. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you guys so much. If you want to book a super chat during this live, you can do so with the link that I just posted in the chat box, or you can click the link in the pinned comment. All right. Leo. Cha cha cha. Let's see. The moon in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. The devil. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Okay. Wow. Tell me about that moon. Eight of Cups in reverse. This is deep. All right, so reverse this if you need to. Okay. Please reverse this if you need to. All right. I say this with all the love in the world, right? Um, okay. You know, back when I was a drunk, this is gonna start off great. Back when I was a drunk, 5 years sober on December 27th of this year, by the way. Um, people used to say like, dude, like you have a drinking problem. And I would say, no, I just have problems when I drink. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Like, okay, that's great. But like last night you were puking on yourself and like choking on your own vomit. Like, be so for real. And I would like gaslight myself, into like, no, no, because I couldn't not use the alcohol as a crutch. I felt like I had to use that, and I was utilizing it to suppress my trauma and my issues from the past that I didn't want to look at. And so I would lie to myself, even though deep down I knew the truth. And deep down, I was afraid who I would be without that crutch. And then when I stopped using that crutch, I started missing who I was before I used alcohol as a crutch. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're going through something like that. And it's almost like you're kind of in denial about something. I'm not saying you're an alcoholic. I'm not saying you're a cokehead, okay? I don't know what your thing is, okay? Um it can just be, certain attachments that you're holding on to that aren't good for you, and you're joking yourself and telling yourself that, oh well, they didn't mean it, or who knows, whatever your thing is. But really it's just coming from a place of fear, and what you're doing is you're essentially settling because there's a fear of, I don't know, are you afraid of success? Are you afraid of what's on the other side of the horribleness? Because I guarantee you, I don't think it could get any worse. Not saying that you're going to have a terrible 2025. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like this is the kind of energy that like you're coming into it with. But if you start trusting yourself and you walk away from the delusion that is a true delusion, and you be fair and honest with yourself, and you come to an awareness of what those issues are, you will be pristine, my friend. With love, the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands in reverse. Jesus. Okay, if you guys have been dealing with like a dramatic relationship, or if you guys have, been on the rocks, or things have been kind of hard, um, I feel like somebody's avoiding you. If I'm going to be totally honest, it feels like they don't want drama, they don't want fighting, they don't want any of that. It just seems like they're kind of giving up. Like they don't have any more. They have no more sticks, they have no more carrots. They don't have, you know, um for others of you, if you're in a healthy relationship, okay, or if you get into one, how will they know who this person is? The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. It can be a person with Pisces, or oh my god, Sagittarius placements. It can be somebody that is of a different background, different culture. It can be somebody that came into your life when you weren't looking. Can be somebody who has been very beneficial for you, helped you move forward. I feel like this is a very optimistic, very Jupiterian kind of person, like somebody who brings gifts into your life or something like that. For others of you, if this is a healthy relationship, this could be somebody who is the type to be like for instance, if you are having a really hard time letting go of an argument, they're like, you know what, you win, you know it's fine. And they kind of let down their guard, and they just let it go, because the 7 of Swords can talk about doing what's best for the group sometimes. And so that's what this person may be like, looking past themselves and being like, you know what, it's all good, especially if they feel like you're going through something. I'm dead. Salt of Dreams. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Strength, and the Star. I like this. Leo, coming with the drama. You know, you guys always bringing something to my door. Just pooping in a bag and lighting it on fire and leaving it on my porch. So, you know, Leos, I actually love this for your career. This is great to me. That Nine of Pentacles in reverse to the Strength to the Star. Ah, beautiful. So if you have been feeling unworthy, if you've been feeling like you needed to prove something to people, if you've been feeling like you needed to act a certain way, if you feel like you always needed to do everybody's shit for them and you just really don't have the energy to give, or whatever the thing is, right? You have to pick up everyone's mess or whatever the issue. I feel like you're done with that. With that Strength energy, if you've been watching me for a while and you're showing up like as your own major arcana in the upright, you know that I believe that this is you showing up in your highest vibration. So I think that there's something that's going to come from your career that's going to help catapult you in a way into actually living out your dream because of the shit that you've had to be honest with yourself about. And I see some level of acceptance here. And if there's not acceptance, then there's no room for change. It's not even possible if we can't accept something or even be aware of it. And so I feel like that's what's going on. But your confidence is here. Your confidence is here. Your strength is here. Your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. It seems like things are going really, really good. With that energy, a lot of Leos get famous, right? It's so funny. Like, and this is so true, right? My dad's a Leo moon and a Leo sun, okay? And it doesn't matter. This man has been on the news so many times. They just always like pick him out of the crowd. Like, and he's just a guy, he's just a fucking guy, right? But he went to Vienna and he was taking my daughters to this big like Taylor Swift concert. And there was thousands of people walking around Vienna, okay, in Austria. Thousands. And the news reporters were there because there was like a terrorist attack there, and Taylor Swift never ended up having her concert. Out of all of the people, right, they picked my dad walking in with his big old beard, his big old beer belly. I just walk around as just a regular guy, and they're like, "Hey, sir, can we interview this?" I swear to God, my whole life, stuff like this has happened, And I feel like that's going to be your kind of, this year is going to be that kind of like moment. You're just kind of being picked out of a crowd. And so I feel like this is really positive. Something else you should know. Ooh, okay. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Okay, some of you, if you are looking for love, I feel like you're gonna find it. If you're a masculine interested in feminine, or even if you're a feminine interested in feminine, if this Queen of Wands is not you, I feel like there's somebody that you have a lot of passion for that you're taking action on. You may feel like you're a little out of their league, is what I want to say, but I don't think that that's true. Um, I think this person is somebody that you may look up to, I want to say, or somebody who might be a performer, somebody who's just really hot, somebody who's sexy, very outspoken, a leader type, isn't afraid of his or her own shadow. And you guys can make money together, maybe, or there's something that like makes sense about this connection, or maybe you're this Queen of Wands and somebody's pursuing you. Sorry, that was a little long-winded. Jupiter. Bitch. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Thank you. You're done. I told you, it's time to release negativity. Okay. Some of you, it can be reversed. All right. Damn, that's crazy. So yeah, let God in Jupiter. Jupiter can be the planet of, religious, spiritual beliefs, things like that, right? So maybe for some of you, you need to focus on spirituality a lot this year, focus on meditation, going to church, whatever your thing is. Okay, I don't care. But I feel like that can be a way for you to be able to release negativity. But this coping mechanisms energy with the addiction thing, it really makes me feel like there needs to be some growth with that, right? Like I was talking about when I used to drink and stuff like that, and that was my coping mechanism, right? And then like I found when I actually dealt with my problems instead of dealing with other things to deal with my problems, I like had realized how long I had been suppressing my potential for. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that thing is for you, whether you just need to get out of your own way, whether you do have an addiction, whatever it is, I feel like this is your year, Leo. Good for you. All right, Leo, thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat reading, you can do so right here at hipsy.com/violettaalexis. It'll be the link in the chat below. Yeah, you know, I was watching this. He's from another country. He's selfish. I was watching this video, and it was like these Russian guys, and they were like, "Hey, like, you know, do you pay for your wife or your girlfriend, or would you if you had one?" And they were like, "Yeah, she's my girlfriend," or "Yeah, she's my wife. Why wouldn't I pay for her stuff?" And I'm like, "Wow, that's really cool. You know, how nice." And then it's it panned to the American guys and like, "No, she needs to take care of herself. That's ridiculous." Like, no, I feel like it should be 50-50 or we should split the bills. I'm like, damn, I need to move to Russia. Sorry, that comment reminded me of that. Like, damn. But see, you got to be careful with that. Like, always have your own thing because I feel like people get financially abusive, you know? People find power, they're going to find a way to abuse it sometimes. I was like, yeah, that's freaking crazy. All right. I'm so happy for your sobriety. You know what I was thinking about doing next year for my birthday, since it's in September? I was thinking about going to Dinah Shore. It's basically just a bunch of lesbians who are like partying for 5 days. It's gonna be like so awkward, right? Because it's gonna be me and my best friend, and I'm just like dead sober, like dead sober, just like around all these drunk women. Like, I wish they had a sober thing like that. Some, not all. Well, obviously. I think we've all abused our power at one point. What's up, Noodlehead? Oh my God, Matthew. Yeah, you can do it yourself, but isn't it more fun not to have to? Right. Like, I want to have the option to be able to do it myself, you know? And I would never want to solely rely on anybody, man or woman, just like, oh yeah, take care of me. And then when they decide that they want something else, you know, then you have nothing. Like, no thanks. Not doing that. Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's hard, right? I don't like being around drunk people. I really don't like it. I don't like it. Go figure, right? Abuse power, never we are saints here. I mean, I think we've all done that, right? But I try not to. You know, like I try not to do that. I may wield my power at times, but I try not to abuse it. You know. I don't drink around strangers. That's smart. Have you seen those new calming drinks, no alcohol? What's up, Brown? Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I'll just drink my protein drinks and my lemon water. All right, Virgo. Where are my Virgo suns at? All right, Virgos. Let's see how our words are hard. Let's see how our year is going to be. Ew. Oh my God. So on par with what I was just talking about with the Russian men versus the American men, okay? All right, so you look like you're showing up in a masculine energy. King of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse. I'm not impressed. I'm not very impressed, and I'm going to tell you why, right? Not that you care, although you should, because I'm great. The King of Pentacles in reverse can kind of show up when it's like we want to have somebody move in because we want to split the bills. You know, we need to be in this relationship because we need a place to stay. We want to be in this relationship because we can have somebody that helps us out with finances, or this can also be an abuse of somebody else's power, like, oh, I'm becoming this person's friend, or I'm collaborating with this person, or I'm getting in a relationship with this person because I want to be in some kind of powerful position, or I'm using this person as a ladder, etc. Right now, I like that the Page of Pentacles is here with the Two of Cups. That's good, right? But the King of Pentacles in reverse makes me feel like there's ulterior motives here. This feels like a masculine read. So if you need to revert the rounds, revert them, right? And it feels like you are now. I'm gonna spin it. I'm gonna spin it. Okay. That Page of Pentacles to the Two of Cups tells me that you're learning about somebody, or you're offering someone something. And it's what you can afford, right? Or it's what you have to offer. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't like that King of Pentacles in reverse because it makes me feel like there are ulterior motives. Do I think that there's genuine connection and love here? I do, with that Two of Cups. But I still don't like that King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, for others of you, you know what? Let's clarify it. The Magician. I never trust the Magician. Even in the upright, I never truly trust the Magician. The King of Pentacles in reverse being clarified by the Magician makes me feel like that King of Pentacles is there because you desire the Magician, which is what? Your highest vibration, in my opinion, right? That's Virgo, with respect to Gemini as well. But the Magician has the power, has everything that he or she needs in order to create the reality that they want. And the King of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you might be stepping on some toes, you know, trying to climb the ladder a little bit. Maybe you're just trying to build your finances with another. Maybe you're trying to just build a business with another. You know, maybe that's what it is. Let's see the love situation. Hierophant energy. Lots of earth energy here. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Moon in Taurus. Nine of Swords. You're dealing with a psycho. No, I'm just kidding. You're dealing with somebody. Could have Taurus placements, absolutely. But this is somebody who could be very religious, spiritual. This could be a guru or a mentor. And you know what I say about gurus and mentors, right? It doesn't mean that they have to have that on their resume. Gurus and mentors come into our life all the time. Okay. My daughter, I realize, is my freaking mentor, and she doesn't even realize it. Okay. So it could be like that's this kind of person. I think that with that Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords, I think this person is pretty stubborn because they're worried about something. Maybe they're worried about getting taken advantage of, because that Six of Pentacles in reverse can be like somebody getting breadcrumbs, somebody being taken advantage of. And with that Nine of Swords, I feel like this person is suspicious of you or worried about that. Okay. Yeah, something's weird there. Maybe it's just a paranoia. Maybe a marriage is happening, but I also feel like this person is pulling their energy back because of a paranoia. Now, maybe you're already married. Maybe that, you know what? Maybe it's not this. Maybe this person, when they get anxious, they spend too much money. You know, it can be that. So I feel like you got somebody very, like, it's weird because it's like they're very grounded in their morals and their values and who they are, and they're very committed, but they're also like completely out of their mind in the way where there's a lot of fears here that this person has, you know, and maybe they're justified. I don't know this person. For your career, Bitch. Why did I think this was a cute idea? Okay. Justice in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, bitch, what? 10 of Pentacles, the Strength. Okay. What the hell is that? Justice in reverse. Ooh. What is going on? Okay, so can I be honest with you? If you're a masculine energy, okay, I feel like you are getting a lot of money, but through like you're doing some underhanded shit to get there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the Virgo men, okay? Maybe that's not it, right? Maybe that's not it. You know, I see that you're more confident, you have a lot of money. I feel like you're making a lot of money. But that justice in reverse, dude, I don't know who this is. I don't know whose reading this is. I would say I'm going to say this. Okay. You seem to be getting a lot of money. Just be cautious of how you're managing it, okay? I feel like you're going to get a lot of maybe power in your career in one way or another. Things going to be very established. The 10 of Pentacles is like everything that you've ever wanted, right? But that justice in reverse, you know, make sure that you're making the right decisions, like the right moral decisions when it comes to this power that you're wielding. God, how weird is it that we were just talking about this? And like what you're doing with that power, okay? All right, gonna move on from that. Speaking of moving on, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. You have a feminine energy who's really pissed off. Who's really pissed off. Um and angry, and is looks like this person is moving on. Okay, so now if you're a feminine energy, you look pretty pissed. Something could come out like a secret or something like that, and it could really piss this feminine energy off. What the fuck? Mutable, jump in, adventure, say yes to change. It's time to take action. Okay. This is asking you to surrender. This is asking you to go with the flow. You know, do something different. Um, go with something you normally wouldn't go for. Oh, excuse me. You know, and it's about welcoming change. It's about going with where life is kind of taking you. God, this is such a weird reading. What is this Virgo? What is the Virgo's intent with all of this? The Magician again. You, what the fuck? This is the weirdest reading, Virgo. Get out. Oh my God. The Magician again. You want power. That's what you want. You want to manifest the things that you want. You want. Ooh, the Magician is tricky though. I never totally trust the Magician, you know? You never know what he's got up his sleeve. But he wields he has all the elements at his disposal, you know what I mean? So that is interesting, Virgo. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat read, you can do it right here in the link in the chat, or you can click the link in the pinned comment. But at what cost is kind of what I'm getting with that one. All the power, okay? All right, let me shuffle these cards because I know I'm going to need them. Our children make us remember so much, especially who we used to be. Listen to me. My Sagittarius daughter, Mercury and Sagittarius daughter, reminds me of my best friend so much. And some of you already know this story, so just mute me out if you have. But my Sagittarius daughter is very much my mentor. And she is so beyond her years sometimes. She turned 11 today, but I dressed in this like really nice, classy outfit to take her to her friend's birthday. And she goes, "Wow, you look really nice. You look fancy." And I said, "Oh, thanks. Well, I didn't want to wear my normal workout gear and embarrass you." She goes, "Listen, whatever you're wearing and you feel embarrassed, you're not embarrassing me. If you're embarrassed, you're just embarrassing yourself." And I was like, and she just like walked ahead of me to the party. And I was like, "Okay, thanks." What's up, girl B? It's nice to see you. I was like, damn. Okay, shit. I'm like, how old are you? Out of the mouths of babes. What's up, Mal? I love these kids. Yeah. The best one, I have a Gemini older daughter, and the youngest is the Sagittarius. And some of you know this one as well, but this is so like on par for how Gemini and Sagittarius are the opposite in the zodiac, right? Because they are, right? They're opposites. And Gemini's all focused on the details. Sagittarius doesn't give a fuck, right? So they're in the store, and I'm trying to rush, and I'm trying to grocery shop. And Khaleesi, which is my youngest Sagittarius daughter, she's just kind of walking ahead of her older sister, and she just kind of like, I just want to get this over with, right? And my oldest Gemini daughter is like, "Hey, Khaleesi, did you know that the heart beats at da 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 per minute when blah blah blah?" And like she's spitting some kind of fact, right? And my Sagittarius daughter just puts her hand in her face. She goes, "I'm not interested in facts." And she just walks ahead of the cart. And I'm just like, who do you think you are? Honestly, who do you think you are? I'm so screwed. I'm dead, and oh my God. Sounds like you're doing a wonderful job raising that baby. Thank you. Yeah, she is very evolved. Shout out to my wonderful mods being here. Rick, Lori. I don't know. I think complexity's gone, but Mazakine, Nirvana is 12 and a half, and Khaleesi just turned 11 today. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh yeah. It's really funny. Khaleesi is very like a tomboy, but she has such a like, whoa, her face is very stunning. And Nirvana is beautiful. She looks like American Doll girl, but she also like it's weird because Khaleesi acts like a tomboy, but she dresses very girly. And then Nirvana's personality is more feminine, but she dresses in sweatpants and baggy shirts. It's really interesting. I love their names. Thank you. All right. All right. Now let's do Libra. Libra. All right, let's go ahead and see what you have going on. Eight of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know, man. I feel like you're either going back to an old friend group, right, that you walked away from initially, or that an old friend that you walked away from, and it seems like you're going back to. You're kind of like you're getting a little lost in the sauce, if I may be so bold, about these people or about the specific person. It could be a lover as well. Um, mm, Maybe for some of you, you're going back to some kind of creative group that you used to hang out with or something. Like maybe you used to go to this like writing group or something like that, and now you're kind of going back there to help yourself, remove some kind of creative blockages or something like that. But it makes me feel like you're getting back together with a person or with people that you walked away from initially back in 2024. But tell me about that Knight of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like I don't know if you're like fooling yourself, or you're just, or maybe you're the one that's being manipulative, but there's not any trust here. But it's like we're all just smiling and like pretending like everything's fine, when it's like it's not, though, because there's some kind of underlying issues here where there has been a loss of trust, or there is some kind of idealization or some kind of delusion, in regards to this friend group or this lover or whatever it is, but you're reconciling with them anyway. Love, Queen of Swords, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Lovers. Wow, who's this? Well, that's Libra. Maybe that's what you're trying to do. Are you trying to fix the trust issues? I don't know, though. This is your energy, that Knight of Cups in reverse, and this is supposed to be a person that you're dealing with. So it's making me feel like this may be a masculine read. I'm not really sure. I'm sick of these. I'm sick of these reads where I have to be the bad guy. I don't like it. Okay, so it doesn't have to be all that bad, right? But the Knight of Cups in reverse can sometimes like blow smoke up somebody's ass a little bit, telling you all the things that you want to hear, blah, blah, blah. Why? Because of the Queen of Cups in reverse, because you may know that somebody doesn't trust you. And so you have somebody here, however, who's pretty fucking smart. Queen of Swords, think of Judge Judy. That's how I think of the Queen of Swords. Okay, maybe a little softer. But the Queen of Swords has been through the ringer, and she's not going to let anybody fool her or make her feel like a fucking idiot. She's smart. Now, I feel like this is somebody that is actively forgiving you, or is able to see like greener pastures, so to speak, or able to see the silver lining in a relationship or whatever. And it seems like you and this person seem to be connecting. This feels like somebody from the past. Now, if you're like, Violetta, I don't give a fuck about anybody from the past, well, it may still be somebody from the past. If it's not, then this can be somebody who helps you see a different perspective, like helps you see from a higher vibration, or helps you see from your higher self, or from the eyes of your higher self, or somebody who assists you in seeing the silver lining or letting go of the past or something like that. But that Lovers there, that's a great connection. The Lovers is like the kind of connection you get once, twice, if you're super, super, super lucky and you're just like God's favorite, maybe 3 times. But I feel like the sex is good. There's attraction there. There's communication. There's connection. There's understanding. It looks good. For career, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands, the High Priestess. Love it. So this is like, okay, I'm not really getting along with these people, or these people are not on the same page. These people don't appreciate me. I can't really get along with these people. It seems like you're not really getting along with the people that you work with or something like that, but it seems like you're having success anyway. So it's almost like you're not getting acknowledgement, or you're not getting a pat on the back from maybe a couple of coworkers, but like in the grand scheme of things, you're getting everybody else's approval, or you're getting a little bit of fame or some kind of notoriety. And it's because with that High Priestess there, The high priestess can represent untapped potential or us reaching or discovering our highest potential in some way. If you look at traditional Rider-Waite tarot, you're going to see that the high priestess doesn't have a roof, and this is symbolic for unlimited potential. The sky is the limit kind of thing. And so I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. Some of you, if you're into tarot or the occult or, anything like that, that you may get some recognition for that, but you may have some other people that don't agree with you doing it. Okay. For some of you. Whoops. Other things that you need to know is the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot. You don't know where you're going, but you're going. This is kind of like where you kind of have a plan, right? And you're like, I'm going to go for it. I don't really know what I'm doing, and that could be where the fear comes in, because the Chariot, it's courage, but there's no courage without fear. So I feel like there's something that you're fearing going through with, but you're doing it anyway, and you're pushing past the fear, which is ultimately going to build confidence. I feel like you just don't know how you're going to get there or really what you're doing, but you're just doing it anyway. Kind of like throwing yourself to the wolves in regards to something. But like in a positive way. Try and love it. Something positive is probably just going to fall in your lap. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So there may be some conflict, but a new start is coming. So a new beginning, maybe with a past partner or something like that. But I feel like with that trine energy, that's the same energy of Jupiter. So this is like harmony, perfect flow, something literally just falling into your lap. Okay. Something really easy. And it can be that somebody easily forgives you, or you do have more of an easygoing reconciliation or something like that. Maybe you are telling them everything they want to hear. Okay, we do that sometimes, right? But I do feel like a new start is coming specifically in regards to a relationship. Do I feel like there's going to be conflict? Yeah, but I feel like it's telling you to go with the flow and be more easygoing than maybe you have been in your past relationships, work relationships or otherwise. Thank you, Libra. I appreciate it. If you want to book a super chat reading, you can do so by clicking the link that I just posted in the chat box, or you can click the link in the pinned comment. Let's move on to Scorpio. What's up, Tren? All right, Scorpio. Scorpio Venus. Let's see, Scorpio. Four of Cups in reverse. Two of Swords. The Hierophant. Okay. Tell me about that Hierophant in reverse. Oh, God. This is giving me like agree to disagree. I think that there's something that you've rejected, or something that you felt like wasn't good enough, or whatever the case. And you're like, you know what? I'm just going to get out of that headspace. I don't need to act like that towards this person, or I don't even want to think about this anymore, or think this way, or have this conflict with said person. And the Two of Swords can kind of be like, yes, it can be an indecision. It can be an indecision, but it can also be where we're just trying to call a truce, And with that Death in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse, that's Taurus and Scorpio, life and death, your opposite sign with you here. And I feel like there's somebody that you don't agree with, and it's like you're standing on business about it, but you're like, agree to disagree. That was the first thing that I got from that intuitively. And I feel like this is something that's been kind of going on for a while. For others of you, it can be that you don't know what your fundamental beliefs are, or your foundational beliefs. Like for some of you, you're struggling with a religion or a spiritual group, or like I said, some kind of belief system. And you may be holding on to outdated beliefs that are not helping you evolve, or something like that. But you're being like really stubborn about it. It's like you're avoiding it. You're avoiding looking at it, you're avoiding talking about it. How can I explain this? For some of you, it can be like an unconventional relationship that you're a part of. Something is like unconventional about it, and you're not really sure what to do about it. I can see that as well. And like you're having a hard time letting go of it. Let's see love. Three of Swords in reverse. 10 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Damn. Why do I feel like all of these are like masculine reads? Get out, Mars retrograde, right? Um, Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have technically Taurus, but you have double Taurus energy here. If you're Scorpio rising, that's your 7th house. But it looks like this person is taking on a lot of responsibility when it comes to their career, when it comes to the relationship. It seems like they're healing something, they're healing themselves, they're healing things with you. And this person is very much taking care of themselves, but they're also taking care of you and everybody around them. Like the 10 of Wands is somebody who's taking responsibility for everybody. And then the Queen of Pentacles is like, okay, but I also need to put myself first. So I feel like this person has a lot on their plate, including you, but it seems like they're handling it well. I feel like this person is attractive, very much takes care of themselves, could be a businessman or a businesswoman kind of archetype. How does this person feel about Scorpio? 10 of Swords in reverse. Can I get one more on that? 7 of Wands in reverse. Ooh. So for some of you, I'm just going to be honest. This person is over it. Okay. For some of you, this person may be over it. They're not competing for your attention anymore. They're not fighting for you anymore. Or they're like, they're healing. They're building their life, they have a lot going on. So I don't know. I don't know. But they may feel like there was some kind of betrayal here. Your career, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands. I would definitely listen to the advice of people who are smarter than you. You know what I'm saying? I would advise that to anybody. I think that maybe if you felt like you were feeling a little lackluster, you weren't really making a lot of money in your career or something like that, you didn't, really know what you were doing. I feel like you're going to come out of that. I think that you're going to have a new beginning that is more so inspiring to you. So I don't know, maybe you actually have a new beginning in a new field entirely, something creative, something that you're very passionate about. I see that happening. Okay. So I don't feel like that's bad. I don't feel like career's bad. Something else that you need to know, Hangman in reverse, the Hermit, and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, Scorpio, you might be a little stuck. There may be some isolation going on here quite a bit. You may be having a hard time seeing the forest for the trees for the forest, having a hard time seeing perspective, having a hard time letting go of certain things about yourself, about your past, about whatever it may be. But I see you kind of going on this solo journey a little bit, and you seem to be a little confused. And I feel like that's what that like 2 of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse is about a little bit. Like, you're confused about who you are or something like that, you know? And that can be because, in the very beginning, Mars is retrograde, right? And gets out of shadow, I think, not till freaking May. And then if you're a Scorpio rising, then your 7th house ruler is also going to go retrograde on March 1st and be like, who am I and who are they? It's can be a lot. And so I feel like you're just figuring it out like everybody else, You're just having a little confusion about you. And I really want to say as well, when it comes to like looking for things outside of yourself in order to understand self, or in order to feel like you need to be a whole person, you need this other thing, you don't. You have everything that you need already. Hello, Valeria. It's my cat. Neptune. Weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry, and expect powerful change. So the hangman energy there is Neptune energy. So, you know, Neptune can be about healing, letting go, dreams, transcendence, addictions, getting lost in the sauce, you know? And it may be saying that you're taking on more than you need to. It may also be saying that you're deluded by something. Like you may be absorbing a lot of things that you don't even need to absorb, or that you don't need to carry, or that you're making harder on yourself when you don't need to, you know? And when you understand that, that's when you can accept, that's when you can expect the most powerful change. Okay? Especially around an eclipse. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat, you can do so right here on Hipsy. You can click the link in the description box. All righty. You know what? Oh, I think I saw that after I got off. Yeah, there were no more super chats that were allowed, but if you ask me the question right now, I'll pull you 2 cards, okay? You can ask me one, Carmen. It's not a problem. But I kind of feel like I need a snack. You know what I'm saying? Kind of feel like I need a snack. What's up, Cream? I hope you guys will not be upset with me. You know? What's up, Jake? It's nice to see you. You're nailing it. Thanks, babe. You're welcome, Mel. I bought a bunch of groceries. I'm like, I'm ready to do this. Get a snack? Okay, thank you. I was just waiting for someone to give me permission like a good girl. She's probably in there making salmon. Okay, okay, first of all, no. Oh my god, don't tempt me with the root beer. You didn't see that. Honeycrisp apples with cashew butter. The message snacks, right? What's up, War Queen? Aw, thanks. I do love me some salmon, though. It's my favorite. Best part of streaming, no commercials. So don't laugh. You can. I guess it doesn't matter because I can't see you. Just don't laugh in the chat. I was thinking of getting that surgery where you get your ears pinned to your head. Because I have those Mercury ears that like stick out, and I like to wear ponytails and buns sometimes, but it's like I look so weird as soon as I put my hair up. I was thinking about doing it, honestly. Don't lie. How many nights a week do you make it? Well, I probably make it twice a week now. It's freaking expensive. Salmon is so expensive. No. No, I am an elf. That's the point. It's to get them so they're not so stuck out like that. Because like on the full frontal, when I have my hair up, my ears stick out. Like those Mercury, you can always tell when somebody has a very prominent Virgo or Gemini placement. The ears always go like this. They look like fucking Spock. It's so funny. Back when I was 18, my grandparents owned a restaurant, and I was working there as a waitress, and the dishwasher was there, and we were really good friends, and I really liked him. And I was like, "Are you a Gemini?" And he was like, "Yeah, how'd you know that?" And I was like, "Your ears." My grandpa was a Gemini as well, and he had those ears. Is it it's a Mercury thing. It's like some people that are ruled by Mercury can have it. I have the elf ears myself. Elf ears unite. No, you don't look weird. Thanks. I mean, of course you guys are going to say that. See? See what Amanali said? Telling you. That's a thing. I know a Virgo rising that has like really big ears. Go like this. Like we all live on that little Spock planet. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. My ears stick out. Me too. Oh my god, there was some girl who posted an ear hack for hats. I can't find it. My Mercury is in Virgo. That's why you're so damn funny. I love Mercury and Virgo. One of my exes was a Mercury and Virgo. He was so fun. He was sharp. He was sharp. I was embarrassed. how sharp he and witty he was. I was like, I'm embarrassed. He used to put me to shame. So some of you guys know this already, but I dated this guy. He was a Virgo sun and he was a Mercury in Virgo. And he was a Venus and Leo, Capricorn rising. And so we dated back in like 2019. And I have really skinny legs, right? But back then, like, I didn't work out at all. I was a total drunk, and I did not work on my legs. I didn't work on anything. And I had these really, really, really tiny little legs. And one time we get naked and he lays me down on my back and he's like touching me and he goes, he goes, damn, your legs are so small. You look like you've been in a wheelchair your whole life. I tell you, I lost it. How do you have sex after that? I just could not stop laughing. I could not stop laughing. I was like, I could not freaking do this right now. It was so funny. Honestly. I never forgot it. He was also autistic. Man, that was rude. No, I didn't take it like that. I feel like if I didn't know him, then like, yeah. But I didn't take it as that. It's just his personality, I guess. But he was autistic, to be fair. I remember the story. It was so bad. Oh, well, I wasn't offended. I remember that he was a dick. Yeah, he really was. Like, he was, but that didn't offend me. There was a lot of other things he did that offended me, though, but not that. He was something, all right. Yeah, he was. I hope he's in a better place. I don't know. My feelings weren't hurt by it. I watch a lot of really offensive comedians, so you know, I'm not that upset about it. I love being me. I don't know if ma'am. No, you gotta stop this. This is ridiculous. No, you're not funny. Like, I watch Bill Burr. He's pretty offensive. He's also a Gemini. Who's a Gemini? Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, Stacey, but I promise you, it really didn't affect me. I really didn't take it personally. I really didn't. There were other things that he said that were like, now that's offensive, you know. But that wasn't offensive to me. I thought that was fucking hysterical. I thought that was so clever, dude. I really wasn't that upset. I mean, you also have to think, right? Like, my best friend is incredibly offensive. Like, my best friend is incredibly offensive. He's very blunt, you know. Now, if I don't know you and you say some shit like that to me, I'm coming for you, But if it's just like, I don't know, it seemed like he was saying it not necessarily to be mean, just to make me laugh kind of thing. I don't know. I just didn't take it personally. I don't know. It didn't hurt me. Oh, you're a Mercury and Sagittarius. See, my best friend is a Mercury and Sagittarius. He's very fucking offensive. My mom is a Mercury and Sagittarius. I grew up around that, Very, very blunt. But Mercury and Virgo, okay, so Mercury and Sagittarius reminds me of somebody swinging a blunt axe around. Mercury and Virgo reminds me of like a surgeon with a very pristine, polished blade, you know, cutting you open slow, you know. It's not going to be like Mercury and Sagittarius was like, I'm going to tell this joke and I'm going to, you know, hit you in the head with it, but then I'm going to hit everything else as well. And like, we're going to have to clean this up together. Yeah, I get it. That wasn't what broke us up. It was when he made fun of me being sexually abused when I was a kid. That pretty much did it for me. I was like, all right, that is not funny. Oh wait, I have water here. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for waiting for me. There's still time to ask super chat questions. Click that link right there. All right, speaking of the devil, Sagittarius, let's see what you have going on for 2025. Thank you guys for waiting. I appreciate that. I haven't really eaten very much today. Like I said, I've been super busy. So let's see. Damn, why is it always masculine energy showing up? Okay. Well, let's see. Oh. I feel like you're having arguments about what you're worth, you know, or what you can give and what you're not willing to give when it comes to finances, you know, when it comes to spending money on partners, children, whatever it may be. This could also be about like if you own a business or something like that, you know, what your business is worth, what your services are worth, what your products are worth. And I feel like there could be a little bit of drama or a little bit of issues around that. That King of Pentacles though tells me that you seem to be very successful, especially in regards to business or especially in regards to a relationship, even financially, etc. That all looks well and good. That Six of Pentacles in reverse to that Five of Wands, though, tells me that there may be some arguments or issues around give and take, or the worth of something. Love, we have Page of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Sun in reverse. There could be somebody new if you're looking for somebody new, but I feel like that, God, this reading reminds me of somebody. That Page of Cups to the Nine of Swords to the Sun in reverse tells me that somebody's not super optimistic because they're getting in their head about the connection. So they're getting in their head about you. They're worried. If you have like an ego issue or anything like that, that could be what's kind of like sending them a little bit. This person seems to be very childlike in nature. Not that they are a child, obviously, but somebody who's, you know, lighthearted, sweet, fun. Somebody who, you know, maybe even be a little naive sometimes. This may be a younger person, but with that Nine of Swords to the Sun in reverse, it makes me feel like there's, why is the Nine of Swords there? Let's just do that. The Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm getting anxious attachment style for some reason. I'm getting like if this person doesn't hear from you, they're the type to kind of go in a spin or even get in their ego maybe, but it more so makes me feel like they start to kind of lose steam or they start to lose optimism if they don't hear from you, or there's certain things that you trigger in this person. You know, you say one thing and it's like, "Oh shit." You know? Because it's I feel like they're very childlike, you know? I'm very childlike in relationships, so I can understand that, but what's that Five of Wands about? The Two of Wands in reverse. There could be some arguments around like what path you're taking or a path that you and somebody else want to take. There could be arguments around some kind of indecision as well, like oh, you're not making this decision, you're not deciding fast enough. Career, the Fool in reverse, the Justice in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. All righty. Well, you know, don't do anything too impulsive. I feel like calculated risks are going to be your best friend this year. Don't do anything underhanded. Make sure that you're making balanced decisions. You're not jumping the gun. You know, you're not pouring your money or your energy into a bottomless pit, essentially. Because I feel like you can come out on some losses, especially when it comes to spending. I'm wondering if that's what that is with that Six of Pentacles in reverse now. Be careful with your finances and like, because it seems like you're in a stable place. You're good, but you may start to get this like overconfidence and then kind of screw things up for yourself. So just be cautious with that energy. So this is about making balanced decisions. It's okay to take risks, just not impulsive ones. Calculated risks are going to be your best friend. Something else, yeah, Temperance in reverse, the King of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that's you because you're showing up as a king. So I kind of feel like that's you. For some of you, maybe you're going to therapy for some kind of addiction or some kind of mental issue. Okay. For others of you, you may be in love with somebody here. Um, like it's there for you. Like the love is there for you. I'm almost getting like a weird, like a caretaker vibe from you or something like that. Really, really strange. But that Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse, it makes me feel like, you know, you're doing too much and then you're not doing enough and then you're picking yourself apart or they're picking you apart or something like that. Because I feel like you're this King of Cups and I feel like there's this level of emotional maturity, but I also feel like there's arguments and there's drama and there's like, we keep hammering at this nail and it's just not going in or something like that. Something isn't up to standard. It feels very finicky. Gemini could be dealing with one or have that in your chart. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper, step out of your comfort zone. Well, that may be the issue with that Two of Wands in reverse that I was talking about. That could be the conflict of you wanting to step out of your comfort zone, but then maybe you step too far out of your comfort zone with this. So please just be careful. Um, that Gemini energy tells me that you maybe need a network or something like that. Okay. Gemini, that's your opposite sign. Think outside of the box is what I got with that. When it comes to resolving some kind of financial issues or when it comes to making decisions this year, think out of the box, do things out of the norm, is what I want to say. I feel like you are missing a detail with something specifically when it comes to this year. Like you're missing some big important detail. It's asking you to look a little bit deeper with something. Like do something that you normally wouldn't do. I'm not saying go and spend all your money. Okay, I'm not saying anything like that, but it's telling you to like do something you normally wouldn't do. Look a little deeper. Break out of the mind frame you've been in. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. I really appreciate it. If you want to book a super chat, you can do so right here. I just put the link in the chat, or you can just click the link that is in the pinned comment. God help me. That snack didn't do me any favors. What's up, Perfect Dark? How are you? All right. Va va boom. Cha cha cha. Da da da. Cha cha cha. I think it's time for lip gloss. Capricorn. Okay. Oh, how cute. I just got pictures of my daughter at the concert. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what you have going on for this year. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. 10 of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups, okay. The 4 of Wands in reverse. You have a lot of love to give. That's very clear. You could also be in a very, very creative space as well, but you could be spending too much time in the home, not really wanting to go out. You may feel a little isolated, getting more creative in the home as well. I can see a little bit of family issues. You may be showing up as feeling not very emotionally supported, but you can kind of be putting this smile on your face regardless of the circumstances or regardless of the lack of support that you're feeling from another or from other people. I think that that can be making you feel a little insecure, especially when it comes to offering emotion or giving some level of vulnerability to people in your life. Why is the 10 of Cups in reverse? The Star? Do you feel like somebody doesn't have the same vision as you? Do you keep trying to heal a situation and you feel like it's going nowhere? The 2 of Cups. Aw. I feel like you want more connection with a person and you're feeling like maybe you're not getting it, even though you're showing up in that energy, you know? And you may be feeling like you're not welcome or, oh, for some of you, you have some kind of creative dream and you could feel like people aren't really supporting you, which is making you insecure. Don't let that stop you. Somebody that you're dealing with in regards to love. Ew, hate that. I don't like that. I would be careful of somebody abusing their power in your life, right? The Emperor in reverse shows up. He's like the emasculated shitbag, you know, excuse my French. Whether man or woman, whatever, but this person clearly has some kind of guilty conscience. 7 of Swords in reverse can be like, I have a guilty conscience. This person could confess something to you that it could be information that you don't like. What's that 7 of Swords in reverse? Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe this person can also be very focused on self. It could be about this person wanting to move forward in some kind of way, but you may feel like they want to do so selfishly. The 7 of Swords in reverse can talk about sometimes when we're just focused on ourselves and we're not really worried about anybody else. And the Emperor in reverse can sometimes talk about that as well. So I'm wondering if that's what it is. But that 8 of Wands is Mercury and Sagittarius. And so it's making me feel like it's making me feel like this person backed by the Emperor in reverse. It's like my way or the highway kind of thing. I'd be careful of like a verbally abusive person in your life, Capricorn. I feel like this person is almost overly confident in themselves, like deluded. Your career, Page of Swords, 6 of Cups in reverse, and the 8 of Swords. So the 6 of Cups in reverse can kind of show up when we're needing to grow up, okay? Now, this is specifically in your career. Now, the Page of Swords is telling me you're starting something new. Maybe it's a podcast, maybe it's a blog, maybe it's something on social media. Maybe it's, you know, you're creating a course or an e-course, or maybe you're taking one. You could be focusing on education when it comes to your career so that way you can level up in your career. And that 6 of Cups in reverse, though, is telling me like, okay, it's time to level up now, right? That 8 of Swords is makes me feel like you're a little stuck in regards to how to level up or what course should I take? Should I do a podcast? Should I create content for YouTube or whatever the thing is? So you can feel a little stuck. Can I get advice for that? Page of Pentacles. Just put in the effort. Like don't slouch, you know, or don't slack is what I want to say. Don't slack when it comes to the effort that you're putting in towards the things that you're doing. Put in the full blown effort because I feel like there's potential towards something that you're building. And then something else that you should know, the 9 of Pentacles. I want to say you're almost there. Like, I want to say this, Capricorn, be careful of who you're surrounding yourself with because I feel like there's somebody who's just beating you to a pulp. Not literally, hopefully not literally, obviously call the cops if that's the case, but and it makes me feel like they're insecure because you see that Emperor in reverse, which is a person that you're dealing with, and then you're in this Empress in reverse energy, which and the 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy, and then when I see the Empress in reverse, it's like, ah, damn, who are you putting so much energy and effort to that's making you feel like it's not worth it, right? And the Knight of Pentacles can be like where you're being really hard on yourself, being very critical on yourself, somebody being very critical of you. So fuck that person, you know, if I may say so blatantly. Because I feel like you're more than that. And I think that you have a lot of potential, and it feels like somebody's beating you down because they don't want you to succeed, or they want you to feel like they have all the power. And that's really crappy. Scorpio could be dealing with one or have that in your energy. You got the love, codependency, and boundaries. Told you. Expect powerful change. So I feel like you need to get down to the nitty gritty of it. If you have any Scorpio placements, this would be the time, bitch. This would be the time to take out that scorpionic tail. This would be the time. I really think that this is about deep psychological and emotional transformation, but this is about you being honest with yourself about what that looks like for you, and about people that you have a lack of boundaries with, or people that you have codependent relationships with, because they're not doing you any favors. And once you realize that, that's when you're going to see the change that you want to see. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I appreciate it. If you want to book a super chat reading, you can do so by clicking on that link in the chat box below. I kind of feel like I need some coffee, but I'm not going to take a second break. Let's move on to Aquarius. Fun fact, for my Aquarius placements, I was watching this astrologer and she was like, check your 5 favorite music artists, and I bet you that they have your moon sign. And I'm like, really? I'm a Taurus moon. I doubt it, right? So I go and I look up Billie Eilish, Aquarius moon. Then I go and I look up Eminem, Aquarius moon. Then I go and I look up Ethel Cain, Aquarius moon. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And my best friend's an Aquarius moon. And then I went and looked up Sea Rose, which is another one of my favorites. And she's also an Aquarius moon at 1 degree. I was like, that is so weird to me. Those are my favorite artists. I just thought that was so fucking weird. That was so weird. And my best friend is one. Anyway, yeah, I love Aquarius too, but they always get me in trouble. I feel like every time I associate with them, I somehow get in trouble. In some way or another. All right, so Aquarius, let's go ahead and see. What's up, Islay? Good night, Vanessa. The 9 of Wands in reverse for your energy for 2025. The Judgment in reverse. Oh, baby. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. God, this reminds me of somebody's reading. Is that Aries? Aries kind of had a reading like this. Yeah, they literally had the Judgment in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse in their energy like that. How weird. Why the 9 of Wands in reverse? There could be some delay in something that you've been fighting for, and you could kind of feel like you've lost it, or you're losing some kind of battle that you've been in for a long time. Something where you felt like you had to defend your place, where people were jealous of you in some area of your life, or you know, where you feel like you really had to make your beliefs known, where you really feel like you had to set the record straight, like something like that in your life. It feels like you're just kind of giving up. You've kind of lost the will a little bit, like you've lost some confidence. And that Judgment in reverse tells me that you don't even want to bring it back up. You don't even want to look at it. It kind of makes me feel like something, like you feel like something is haunting you in some kind of way, and you're just like, I'm just going to let it all go, you know? It feels, if I'm going to be honest, it feels a little like defeat. The advice for this is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You weren't meant to have it anyway, just let it go. And I really don't think that this is going to be your loss. I think that you're going to realize that it was something or someone else's loss. You're like, you're tired of whatever this is. You don't want to keep bringing it back up. You don't want to keep doing it. You don't want to keep fighting for it. You don't want to keep doing this. Like, you're over it. You know, it's kind of like your back's against the, your back is against the ropes kind of thing, and you're just like, fine, dude, whatever. It's kind of what I'm getting. But I think you're going to realize it's going to help you get you out of a funk that you've been in, where you've been held back in some kind of area of your life. And you're going to realize that fighting for this thing is exactly what's been holding you back. That's why this is happening. Love in your life, King of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like sometimes, we all think that the devil is going to show up in horns and he is going to show up with a tail and, a pitchfork, but usually the devil shows up as everything that we've ever wanted. And it wraps itself in the package of everything that we've ever imagined. And then upon going forth, we realize it actually is our worst nightmare in some ways. And I think this is showing up kind of in a person in a little bit of a way. The King of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse isn't my favorite. It's like somebody who needs validation from everybody, somebody who's a constant show off, somebody who's insecure, somebody who thinks they're hot shit and they're not, And the Nine of Cups is making me feel like this person is settled in that energy. Like this is somebody who you could look at and be like, oh God, they're everything that I want. But I really feel like it's Nine of Cups is Jupiter and Pisces. And I'm not trying to say anything negative about Jupiter and Pisces. I have Jupiter and Pisces, but sometimes it can cause you to be too empathetic, too compassionate, too forgiving, and it can do that to you. And so that's kind of what I'm feeling here. What's up, Amelia? The Five of Swords is for your career, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. Really, I really want you to be cautious when it comes to your career and the energy that you're putting in there. Um, don't do anything underhanded. Don't get yourself in any kind of trouble. I feel like you're going to deal with some manipulation and deception and things like that in your career. Okay. So just be cautious about that. I feel like it could mess with your mental health a little bit, and you could kind of get in this haze or this fog about it. Like, really be careful of uh taking your career out on taking your career out on yourself. And what I mean by that is, like, you have a really hard day at the office, something doesn't work, and then you go and get completely shit faced till 4 a.m. and you got to be at work at 8. Things like that. You need to be more realistic when it comes to some kind of career path, or you need to make a choice. You may have a lot of options in regards to your career and you don't really know what the right decision is. What's the advice for that? The World. You have to complete something. Like, there's a step that you have to take where it's like, it's time to complete something. It's time to finish this thing. It's time to write the book. It's time to like, and it's Saturn energy. So it's like, time is of the essence. Do it. Stop fucking around, like, oh yeah, I'm doing it. You're like, no, you like, do it. Something else that you need to know: the Devil in reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. If you're a feminine energy, well, it doesn't really matter, but there's a masculine energy. If that's you, great. I don't know. There's a masculine energy here who seems to be very independent, somebody who's very committal, somebody who's a businessman, type of person, somebody who has wielded a lot of power and knows how to maintain it as well. And they're very self-aware. They're aware of any deception around them. They're aware of any kind of red flags about themselves, etc. So this could be like a business partner. This could be you. This could be a relationship. But whatever this is, I like this. Yang. Protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Your dreams need a practical plan. So once again, full moon in Taurus, it's about doing it. Complete the thing. Do the thing, because it's going to bring you prosperity. Yang energy is telling me that you need to be proactive and you need to focus on forward motion in regards to what it is, like your career. Okay. Make sure you're also surrounding yourself around people who are loyal to you, that you feel like you can trust, because I feel like you're going to need it this year. Okay. But if you feel like something is failing, it's not what you think it is. It's because it's trying to maneuver you out of something that you have, that has held you back in some way. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much. If you want to book a super chat, you can do so by clicking the link right here in the chat box. You're welcome, Seldom Dreams. Are you a moon in Aquarius? Is that what that is? Oh, no way. Are you a moon in Aquarius? I love moon in Aquarius. Obviously. They make some of the greatest artists. Maybe that's why I was I felt pulled towards your channel because I used to learn a lot from you. Haven't watched in a while though. I don't really watch tarot anymore. Oh wow. What's your rising? Do you know your rising sign? Virgo rising. God, I get so many Virgo risings. Virgo rising. Leo sun, Aqua moon. I'm a Taurus rising, Taurus moon, Virgo sun. Very cool. My best friend's an Aquarius moon. All my favorite artists are Aquarius moons. Love it. All right. Let's see here. Pisces. Let's see what you got going on. Ooh! I don't want to look at it. Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. No, you just got right back on up on that horse, didn't you? Tell me about that Ten of Swords, the Sun. Ooh. All right, nobody wants to hear that, right? A little bit of an ego death, if I'm going to be honest. I think something kind of killed your confidence a little bit. But it wasn't to completely derail you, to like make you give up on something. I feel like it was meant to evolve you. I feel like with that Ten of Swords to the Sun, this is really about something has to die so something can be done better. That's what that makes me feel like with that Knight of Pentacles, because it seems like after some kind of ending, right, where you're like, ah, damn. You know, like the best way I can explain this is um okay, maybe this is swords, so I'm going to go with writing, okay? I'm a writer, so it's easy for me to use that as an example. So maybe you wrote a book, right? And you're like, yeah, this is like the best shit ever. You know what I mean? You're like, yeah, the bitches are going to love this, right? And then you send it off to like, 20 different publishing companies and like they all reject you, right? Hear me out, okay? They all reject you. And then some of them actually give you feedback as to why. And you're like, oh, damn. Shit, well, okay, but then you're like, all right, I'll change it, I'll fix it. And if you look at the hermit energy, this is a very humbling energy. The hermit is Virgo. Virgo is about humility and service, but the hermit is about a sense of self-awareness and this journey that you're going on by yourself. You're looking for the light within, but you don't realize that you have it the entire time. And I feel like that's what you're going to learn about yourself, but it's going to build a new level of confidence, not whatever this rinky dink stuff was. Because if you see in traditional Rider-Waite tarot, you'll see that the guy who's laying on his stomach, he's holding out his hand like this, which is a symbol of luck, fortune after difficulty kind of thing, you know? So I feel like you're going to do something again, but you're going to do it better, you know? The Two of Swords in reverse for love. The Ace of Swords. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. I don't know why this person is kind of making me giggle a little. I like this person. This could be a Taurus moon, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but Or a moon in Libra with that Two of Swords. But this to me is somebody who's reaching out to you if you're single. This is somebody who's very decisive. They're not avoidant in any capacity. I think this is somebody who gives really great advice, somebody who's also very generous with their time, their energy, even their money. This could be somebody as well who's very financially supportive of you. What's that Ace of Swords? Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person is talking you up. Like, I think that when you have this little ego death, killing your confidence a little bit, I think that this person is like, listen, cut the shit. This is what you got to do. I feel like this is somebody who's really supportive in your life. Even if this is a husband, a wife, a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the case, or somebody new. They seem to be very supportive of you. So I like them. We like them. They can sit with us. For your career, Six of Cups in reverse, the Magician in reverse, and the Hangman. So you're getting a brand new perspective, and there are some sacrifices that you're going to need to make. You're going to need to grow up a little bit. You're going to need to work with your gifts. You may start to self-doubt may start to sit with you a little bit. You may start to question your abilities. I've done that so many times when I'm like trying to write a short story. I'm like, I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm a shit writer. I can't even, and I do that with tarot as well. I'm like, I can't, why am I even here? And then like, I end up pulling something out of my ass and I'm great. It just means that you need to just keep going, as corny as that is, right? That's such a corny thing to say. But I really think that making the right sacrifices, humbling yourselves, looking at something from somebody else's perspective and how you can improve your craft or what it is that you're trying to do is going to do nothing but benefit you. Like, I wrote this poem and I was like, yeah, this is awesome, right? This is so good. And I sent it to one of my benefactors and he was like, "Hmm, great. That was interesting." And I was like, "Fuck you. I'm just going to throw the whole thing away." But it's like, just keep writing, You'll get it. Or whatever your thing is. Page of Swords, King of Wands in reverse, the Chariot. This can't be somebody spying on you, a masculine energy specifically. It can be somebody with Cancer, Leo, or Gemini placements. This seems to be online. Could be somebody that is like watching you for some reason. Maybe it's you though. It can be you. If you're a masculine, this can be you trying to figure out how to work with something that you maybe feel like you failed at, or the thing that you got an ego death about, or whatever the case is. It seems like you're pushing forward anyway with that Chariot. For others of you, what is this? Who is this person? The Four of Wands in reverse could be somebody that you live with, you're in a relationship with, or something like that. Why does this King of Wands in reverse keep showing up for like everybody? I feel like King of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. I'm like, Jesus Christ. This may be somebody who's a little intimidated by you, is what I'm getting with that. What is their relationship to this person? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody from the past? Somebody who keeps popping up in your life, maybe? Anyway, if that's not somebody else, then I feel like this could be you. It could just be that you're figuring out a new way to do something, and even though you had a bit of a, an ego kill or whatever, I feel like you're still going for it anyway. You're kicking the shit. You know what I mean? You have Square, Higher F, Longing for Home, Homesick for the Stars, one of my favorite words, and the answers you need are coming. Okay, so I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a challenging situation, but the thing about squares in astrology, the aspect is like, diamonds are made under pressure. So it's like, if you can work under pressure, if you can do it, if you can get over that hump, I really think that you're going to find your place in the world if you feel like you haven't already. If you feel like you're lost, if you feel like you don't have the answers, etc., I feel like you get over whatever this hump is, and I feel like you're going to find your place, or you're going to be the place that people find. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much. All right. And if you want to book a super chat, you can do so by clicking that link. All right. Now let's do it. Good to see you here. Perfect Dark. She's on point. Her old astrology readings were eerie on point. Oh, so sweet. You guys, stop it. Keep going. All right, let's see. Would you guys be terribly upset if I went and got some tea? I hope you guys wouldn't be terribly upset. Would you be terribly upset if I did that? Yeah, seldom dreams. Like when you read, you just like keep going. Like it's impressive because I can't do that. Like if there's one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop in the middle of the reading and I'm gonna like think about it. But you just seem to have this like, oh, I don't know. I just can't do that, dude. Oh my god. No, get tea, okay. So I had somebody write a joke about me once. Oh my god, was it good or did you hate it? Okay. All right. Thank you. Sorry. I hope you guys don't mind, but I really haven't eaten today and I've been doing nothing but driving the kids around and I just like need to keep it. Yeah. I need to keep it together. So I hope you guys don't mind. I swear I'll be right back. Okay. Obviously. Like, bitch. Okay. All right. I'm just waiting on my tea to brew. Crystal. Are things over between Alex and I, and will I hear from him again? Aquarius, Scorpio. Let me see. The star in reverse. The Queen of Wands, the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? The Death in reverse. He doesn't have a lot of hope in it, I don't think. Or I don't think there's a lot of hope for the situation. I feel like you're this Queen of Wands. I think that he's still very sexually attracted to you, like attracted to your light, attracted to how outspoken you are, or your appearance, or whatever it is. But that Seven of Swords in reverse to the Death in reverse, it makes me feel like he has a guilty conscience about the past, something that maybe you haven't let go of. Ow. Will she hear from him again? The Judgment in reverse. The Queen of Swords. I don't think he would. I think you would be the one to reach out if I'm being honest. I feel like you would be that Queen of Swords. I feel like if anyone's going to reach out, I feel like it's going to be you. I'm just to be honest. He's attracted, but Chiron is your advice. So, Chiron is obviously the wounded healer. It's about the wound that never quite heals, no matter how much we try. And this person may be triggering something in you when it comes to that specifically. Okay. For whatever reason, I think that people are sent in our life purposely to press our buttons to let us know that those buttons are there in the first place, right? Or those triggers are there in the first place, and that we may need to address them. Messenger. Yeah, I feel like he's the messenger for something that you're needing to learn in regards to some kind of wound that you have. Like he was here to bring this to you and a time for healing. So, there you go, right? And like, who wants to hear that when they miss their ex, right? Whoops. But I hope that helped at least, Crystal. Thank you. All right. Seldom dreams. Blessings, friend. Could you read my cards for work? What areas can I improve on? Sincerely, Avery. Seldom dreams. All right, let me see here. The Fool. Do something different. Break out of the shell a little bit. Ooh, that's when you're going to find the most success. I really feel that. I would hold on to that Aquarius moon of yours. The Fool is obviously, as you know, your honest energy, right? The Six of Wands is there showing me a lot of success and recognition and pats on the back, etc. And I feel like that's only after you take the leap. What's really interesting about this, I don't know if you're a Game of Thrones fan. I am a huge Game of Thrones fan, right? I have Daenerys tatted on my arm, but you see Tyrion in here, and I remember this scene specifically. And this is when he had to go, spoiler, right? But he had to go in the underneath the building where Daenerys had to lock her dragons away because she didn't want any more people to be killed from her dragons. But he was like, if we don't release these dragons, we're gonna fucking lose. Like, I gotta take a chance here, And he had to go under there as fucking terrified as he was. He had to go under there and he had to let the dragons out. Even though he risked his life. Not telling you to risk your life, right? But do something that scares you is what I want to say. The Page of Pentacles. You got Tyrion again. That's interesting to me. Seven of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles, taking a very realistic approach, not being a slouch, not being a slack. Maybe there's something that you're needing to learn. Maybe it's that you need to finally, beast up and finally make that decision that you've been kind of debating on for a while. But the Page of Pentacles is all about starting something new once again, right? Putting in that effort towards the thing, needing to learn the thing, whatever the thing may be for you. But yeah, that's what I got for you. Thanks a lot, Avery. We have Alyssa. I want to know where my ex-best friend Ariana's head is at. We had a falling out and haven't spoken in 3 years. But I texted her yesterday after years of no communication and want to know where she's at since she hasn't responded yet. The Tower. It may feel a little chaotic for her, or there can be something that she's really going through. This may be an energy of like, I'm letting this go, or the Tower shows up when something is crumbling, and it's like either we're going down with this shit or we're jumping out of the window and we're taking our chances. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where her head is at in regards to that. King of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Swords. um I feel like this surprised her, if I'm going to be completely honest. This surprised her, and I don't know if she totally trusted it with that King of Swords in reverse. She may have like thought like, oh, is she gaslighting me, or is there an ulterior motive? It's kind of what I'm getting intuitively. But with that Knight of Swords, I think that she's curious. The Two of Cups in reverse, but she feels like you don't get it, or there is a misunderstanding, but she is curious. But she doesn't, there's not like that lovey-dovey, warm-hearted kind of vibe coming from her. It's more like, what the fuck? To be honest. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Okay, let's see here. Oh, you're welcome, Avery, of course, anytime. Lance Mickelson. I got the bigger reading because I'd like to get a deeper answer here. Are the next 3 months a good time to start something new on my own? Or should I stick with the stability I have now? I'm talking about my career primarily. Okay. What happens if you start something new within the next 3 months? The Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse can feel like a little bit of powerlessness. Um, with the High Priestess can feel like you're kind of going into the unknown, which can feel like powerlessness within itself. The High Priestess is always reminding me of the 12th house and kind of the 8th house, but this is Pisces energy, which is the natural 12th house. And so it's making me feel like with the 12th house energy, this is where we go sometimes to release. This is where we sometimes lose things. This is where we lose power, right? When Mercury goes retrograde, for instance, in the 12th house, you can find yourself like losing things like your keys, your gadgets, your phone, things like that. So it can feel like you don't really know what the fuck you're doing. You can feel a little powerless, but at the same time with that High Priestess, this is you discovering your untapped potential, what you're actually capable of. And with that Five of Pentacles in reverse, this can help you come out of some kind of either fear that you had or fear of not being enough, or if you felt emasculated in some way or powerless. I think that you taking this more feminine approach to it with the High Priestess, although I will say the High Priestess is both masculine and feminine, kind of this balanced approach to something. I think that you're going to find that you come out of some uh lack mindset or overcome some kind of financial issue. What happens if he sticks with the stability that he has now? The Three of Wands in reverse, you're always going to wonder is what I'm getting. The Ten of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Swords. Well, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I will say this, right? This looks okay to me. I think that you're going to definitely realize some things about your own sense of masculinity and the power that you hold, and realizing that you're going to have to take a different approach to something. With the stability that you have now, you're always going to wonder. And it's going to creep in your thoughts when you're laying in bed at night. That's what I got from this. Like the Ten of Wands in reverse is like, I can't handle this, or this is on my mind, or I'm making this harder on myself by what? Three of Wands in reverse, frustrating myself, not going after the things that I want, and always staying stuck in my head about things. So you decide. You have air. So this is about keeping an open mind, being objective and being open to learning when it comes to the path that you're attempting to take. It can also talk about needing to be logical, but I feel like this is asking you to be open-minded about something. Then you have Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. Interesting with that air and that water energy, and then surrender to the divine. So I feel like that's what this is asking you to do, right? Surrender a little bit, or that's what that path would be asking you to do, which may be hard because you may feel like you don't have a lot of control over a situation and you may be trying to control it. And no matter how hard you attempt to control it, it goes in a different way. And it may be because it's forcing you or encouraging you to reach your full potential in some kind of way. And it's asking you to, by sticking to this stable course, do you feel like you're suppressing something at all? Do you feel like you're not able to share something? Is there something more that you want to put out into the world? I remember when I was back in 2016, it was one of the hardest times of my entire life, and I really went through it. And I was a waitress and I hated my fucking job, right? And I could just feel like a fire in me that had nowhere to go, and it would come out in very self-destructive ways. And it's because I wasn't able to really express myself. It was yes, ma'am, no, sir, sure, absolutely. Can I get you anything else? Blah, blah, blah. Right. Hated it. And I am more creative than that. I wanted to write, I wanted to express myself. So one day I said, fuck it. And I joined a live streaming platform and ended up completely blowing up on that specific platform back in 2016. Do you ever feel like that? You know, like you're suppressing something by standing still or by doing what you're told, you know, putting yourself in a box. Something to think about. Thanks a lot, Lance. All right, I need to get my. I need to get. Seven of Swords in reverse can represent a guilty conscience because of something that they hid. It can also represent a confession. It can also represent somebody who's just very focused on self. All right, let me go get this. Mm. Oh my God. I am in a good mood. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, I'm so tired. God, I wish that my Venus sign or my Venus was actually in Aquarius. I have just felt so great with Venus and Aquarius. Ugh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that little Pluto conjunction kind of slapped me, backhanded me, but other than that, we love you. Thank you. Okay. Monica. General messages for the rest of December. What should I focus on? You. What do you want? What do you want? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel creative? What is your wish? Make it a reality. Two of Pentacles. This is about maybe balancing your finances, yes, but this is about balancing, to me, this is about you balancing your practical reality with the things that you really want on an individual, emotional, and creative level. Five of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse. Is there a person, place, thing, whatever it is, that is causing you sleepless nights, that's bringing you a lot of stress to your life? Let that beta go. No, I'm just kidding. But let it go. Whatever it is, it's got to go. Or even if it's just something internal that you have to forgive, even if you never got an apology, that kind of thing. Okay. Thank you, Monica. Darcy Stryker, what's up with this Scorpio? Will I hear from him? What's up with the Scorpio? What's the problem? The lovers. Oh. He may have very strong feelings for you or feel some kind of connection, but there could be a lack of confidence on his part in some way. But I think that he feels it. It looks like he feels it with that lovers there. But be careful with this person. He may give into temptation too easily, is what I was getting with that. Will she hear from him? The Ten of Cups in reverse, the King of Cups. Was he dealing with somebody else? I hope not. It seems like he's maybe going through some kind of family issue, or maybe he doesn't want a full commitment or something like that, but it seems like he's very emotionally in tune with that King of Cups. So I think that you will. Do I think that he'll be super vulnerable? No, not really, but I think that he will have emotions, you know? I just don't think he's going to be expressing them in the way that you would like, if at all. Thank you so much, Darcy. What's up, Jennifer? We got Jennifer here. Hello. Why hasn't David reached out? Has he moved on? Why hasn't David reached out? The Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords in reverse. Has he moved on from Jennifer? I think with that Knight of Knight of Wands and the Five of Swords in reverse, I feel like he's very determined to have a good time, go after his passionate or whatever he's passionate about. You know, the Knight of Wands, he's there for a good time, not really a long time. Do I think that he'll reach out? Do I think that he's moved on? No, I don't think he's moved on. Not with that Five of Wands in reverse and that Queen of Cups. I don't think so. I think there's some kind of mutual love here, but it's almost like he's trying to deceive himself. You know, it's kind of like that thing that a lot of men do where it's like they have a breakup and so then they go and they, go have sex with, I'm not saying that he's going to go have sex with somebody, but like they go out and do things that are not healing to them, right? It's like they're trying more so to suppress feelings. I feel like this person still has feelings for you. I just don't think he's dealing with them. So no, I don't think he's moved on. Thank you so much, Jennifer. We got my girl Anna, just graduated college. What's next to come? Oh my God. Congratulations. Wow. That is freaking incredible. Good for you, baby. I am so proud of you. You have been a client of mine for years, and I just cannot even tell you how proud I am of you. All right, let's see. What's next to come for Anna? Ooh, Ace of Wands could be a new intimate partner if that's something that you're interested in, or a new start that's really going to inspire you. If there's been issues around self-worth, self-value, you feeling like you have some kind of creative blocks, I feel like this is the end to that. This is the beginning to the end of those issues. The Queen of Pentacles, you may have help from a feminine energy in your life. There may be a feminine energy here who inspires you in some way to get moving, to take care of yourself, to start a business, to do whatever it is. But I feel like you are inspired here to do those things, to become more of that Empress energy at some point, but you're kind of like starting off in a different way. But a lot of inspiration, maybe a new relationship as well, but it feels more money. Four of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. So this is a very like emotional, mental kind of energy. It seems like you're healing from someone or something. something that you may have put on a pedestal, someone that you may have put on a pedestal. There can be some things that are really revealed to you, maybe through a therapist, a tarotist, right? An astrologer, whatever the case is. But you're really thinking a lot about these things. And you're also thinking about your relationship to other people and, you know, what box you put them in when it comes to being in your life. I don't think that you're suppressing things anymore. I think that you're dealing with them head on. And I think things are being revealed to you about your nature when it comes to love. It can also be that you are working on something creatively behind the scenes, but it feels more mental, emotional, like dealing with it, like maybe therapy, you know, or something like that. Pisces. Yeah, it could be something creative. You may be needing to focus on creativity, on intimacy, intuition, and compassion. You know, Pisces can also be about kind of like taking a break, 12th house, right? Taking a break, focusing on creativity, like I stated before, getting more sleep, even, and kind of doing things behind the scenes that are going to set you up for success in some way. The void, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. This to me is telling you to relax. With Pisces and that makes me feel like it's asking you to relax. Relax, enjoy your life, look at the bigger picture. What do you want? You know, where are we going? And also focus on spirituality, you know, meditative practices, whatever it is that helps you, Anna. Thank you so much. And congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Oh man, that's so wonderful. We got Anna again. Will I be able to get a job with my bachelor's degree for 2025? Thank you. Sure, let's see. Two of Wands in reverse with the Hierophant and the Justice. Yeah, you can, but you can't if you don't go after it. You know, you got to actually do it. You got to bite the bullet. You got to make the decision. I absolutely feel like you can with that Hierophant and that Justice. But you have to do it. You have to pull the trigger kind of thing. Like you have to go for it. But I definitely think that you can. Advice for that. Eight of Cups in reverse. Don't settle it either. I think that you can get better than you think that you can. Thanks a lot, Anna. Then we have Vanessa. Gotta write this time. Vanessa. Hi, Violetta. Why is Cancer taking so long to reach out? My Sag self is impatient. What a surprise. Let's see. Why is he taking so damn long? Three of Swords in reverse. He's overcoming something that bruised his ego or that hurt his feelings. Eight of Wands in reverse. Temperance. He's trying to get back on his feet when it comes to his emotions or something stupid that he did financially, it looks like. But the Three of Swords in reverse is like when we're trying to overcome some kind of healing or when we're trying to overcome some kind of pain. And it seems like he's trying to let go of that or whatever, but there's a blockage. What's the blockage? The Nine of Wands in reverse. He's having a hard time letting go of it or giving up. Probably because of ego or something like that. He's having some big realizations about disappointments. You know, the Devil in reverse. This is an awareness of what? Fears, addictions, red flags, issues, things that he's dealing with on a subconscious level. With the Four of Cups in reverse can represent like somebody who has a victim mentality, poor me, poor me, poor me. You know, it seems like he's overcoming that mindset in some way and kind of trying to level himself out. So he's attempting to overcome some kind of pain, but he's not getting over it. He's like still like giving in to this feeling. Saturn is your advice. So this can be about boundaries, but this can also be about patience as well. seed the light, stay grounded. So this is telling you to stay practical, stay grounded, don't lose your shit, and don't let pride get in your way is what it says. So like, don't do anything crazy, right? Don't show up at his house with a machete. You know what I mean? Don't leave no crazy voicemails. I know how you Sagittarius is like to tussle. You know, don't do anything like that. Stay grounded, be mature, okay, with this certain situation. You're like, bitch, I didn't come here for that. I love you, Vanessa. Thank you. Then we have Vanessa R. Okay. I will soon be adding more responsibilities associated with a different department starting in mid-January. Do you foresee pay increase or just any insight in general? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's not really giving me pay increase, you know? It's giving me more like, well, you need to work harder or you need to prove yourself or something like that. So I'm not really seeing pay increase. What would she need to do to get pay increase? Seven of Pentacles. Take your time, you know, be present, be invested. You know, the Seven of Pentacles is like when we're, you know, the seven of Pentacles is like when he's, you know, growing these bushes, right? He's growing these bushes and he's putting a lot of energy into it, is basically what it is, you know. And sometimes it can be a decision about, do I need to continue to invest in this or this? Should I invest in this or this? Should I put my time and my energy, my money into this or this? So maybe asking you to kind of make that decision. Any insight? Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Oh, I like this. I feel like it's not what you know, it's who you know in this regard. Um, with that Three of Pentacles there, it may be saying the more that you get to know other people or the closer that you get with other people, the more you socialize with coworkers or whomever it is that you need. I really feel like it's going to be who you know and not necessarily what you know that's going to help you out in the long run in one way or another. But I feel like this looks really positive for like camaraderie, being able to work together on a team, things like that seem to be really prominent or important in this particular scenario. So it may feel like you're needing to overdo it or you're needing to prove yourself in some way. But the Seven of Pentacles to me just says like keep going, you know. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Then we have Sandy. Hi, Violetta. I'm hoping you can give me insight if I'll be moving next year and what the outcome will be if I move or if I stay where I'm at. All right, let me shuffle these really quick. Hold on. All right. Let's see. All right, Sandy. Is she going to be moving next year? Ace of Cups looks like yes, a new beginning. So I'm going to say yes. What the outcome will be if she moves there. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You may have to give up one opportunity in order to get another, is what I'm getting with that. But I feel like you're going to be working hard. I feel like you're going to be on your P's and Q's. You're going to be setting the standard for yourself or a higher standard for yourself. What if she stays where she's at? Page of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Page of Cups in reverse with the World in reverse, the Five of Pentacles just makes me feel like emotions not being met, you feeling creatively blocked, you feeling like a victim in some way because of some kind of unfinished business or something that isn't panning out in the way that you want, and even potentially a loss of money in some way or feeling abandoned. So I feel like the move looks good, in my opinion. The Sun, self-express and embody your own truth. So this is about being confident in your decision. Maybe needing to take a creative approach in regards to your career, whatever it is that you're doing. Action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Do the thing that you feel most confident in. Like what is your intuition telling you? Do that thing and be confident in that decision. That's what it's telling you to do. It's time to take action, like I said. Okay, so thank you so much, Sandy. I really appreciate you. Alrighty. Oh my God, we got Mr. Jake Johnson. Ooh, I like that art. That's really cool. It's almost like I'm getting this feeling of I can't win for losing. Thanks for the read. I'm ready for a new start. So real quick, you're amazing and always appreciate you. Thank you. Question, should I put down my love life for a little bit? I'm at a crossroads right now. What do I do, V? Show me the cards. Here we go. Okay. What does he need to be doing right now? The Strength card. The Five of Swords. The King of Swords. What should he do about his love life? The Star in reverse. I feel like when it comes to your love life, there are things that you're needing to heal or look at anyway. It doesn't mean that you can't focus on love at some point, but I don't think that the love is it right now, in my opinion, with that Star in reverse. I think that with that Strength, the Five of Swords and the King of Swords, this is like, okay, this is time for you to gather your strength. This is the time for you to, grab yourself by the balls, not trying to be weird, right? Figuratively, whatever, metaphorically, whatever the hell you want to call it. And this is a time for you to kick ass. This is a time for you to, like, for instance, if you are trying to become a YouTuber, right? Just for instance, this is a time where you take advice from people who have already been there. This is a time where you listen to people who are smarter than you. This is a time where you wait until you know the right decision, or you wait until you have all the information that you need in order to make that move, or in order to grab that job, or in order to go for that promotion or something like that. So it's asking you to be very determined in your energy. But I like the whole career thing with that Strength, the Five of Swords and the King of Swords, because I feel like you could really kill it, especially if you listen to other people that give have really great advice for you and things like that. That King of Swords can also be asking you to think very logically and strategically when it comes to what it is that you're trying to do in your career. And sometimes it may be telling you to hold back a little bit, or some things like you don't have enough information quite yet to move forward, or something like that. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense, Jake. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and every comment that you leave, I really appreciate. So thanks. All right, we got S. Hi, V. Would like to know what are his deepest and truest feelings for me. Three of Wands, Page of Wands. Okay. Okay. Temperance, Six of Wands in reverse. So he may be waiting to reach out, or he wants to see where this goes. I think he's already planned on pursuing this, and he may be showing up in a soft-hearted way, or easygoing way, or a small way, but I feel like there's more to it. I think with that Temperance there, I think he wants to create something with you, something substantial, something that makes sense. But with that Six of Wands in reverse, he may feel like he's being a little overlooked by you, or he may not want to give this to, like, you know when you jump the gun on a relationship and you're like, "Oh my god, love of my life," and then it goes to shit, like he doesn't want to do that. You know, he wants to stay in the right frame of mind, and I feel like he's showing up in this energy of he's excited to do it. He's not super confident, you know, in himself to go forth with this, but he's going to do it anyway, and he wants to create something with you specifically, but he also doesn't want to get his like hopes up is what I'm getting with that 6 of Wands in reverse. Thank you so much, S. Then we have Gabelina. Is leaving my relationship the right thing to do? Let me ask you this. With that Nine of Pentacles in reverse and that Empress, do you feel like you have to prove yourself so hard just to get a crumb? Do you feel like your efforts are unappreciated? Do you feel like you're not enough in this relationship sometimes? Do you feel like you can't show up as your most feminine and authentic self? You know, do you feel like you are being overlooked? Do you feel like, you know, you're being underpaid, so to speak, right? Just, you know, like, do you feel like you're doing all of the work or you're carrying the weight or something like that? If so, I would say yes, I think that you need to leave with that Empress there. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you, like, go do that tomorrow, okay? This is totally up to you. You're responsible for your own decisions. But I think with that Empress there, and the Nine of Pentacles in the upright is pre-Empress energy, but the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. And with the Empress being there, because I said reverse is no, upright is yes on whether or not she should leave. And then I got the Empress in the upright, which tells me that I feel like this person is suppressing that energy in you, that self-worth, that self-value. Because it almost makes me feel like you're accepting crumbs, or once again, you have to take on like some kind of responsibility that's not yours, or, you know, something like that. You know, and I want to say it's going to be hard, you know, at first with that Lovers in reverse and that Wheel of Fortune. You could find yourself wanting to go back constantly. You could find yourself disconnected from this person and you're not really sure what to do. And, you know, and it can be really hard. Wheel of Fortune in reverse is like it's hard to move on, it's hard to let go, you know. But once this gets turned in the upright, once you overcome that hump, I feel like this is what can be achieved. So obviously totally up to you, right? But that's what I got from that. Thank you, Gabelina. Stacy, we have things are going good. I've been promoted and everything is going good. Oh, good for you. But I do not feel I am making the money that I should be for my position. Should I move on or stay since I feel like my company is doing better? Mm, if you move on, this is what I got. 4 of Cups in reverse. You may get out of a disappointing situation, but it's going to be starting brand new. Okay, that's what it's going to feel like. It's going to feel like you're a little like a little naive, a little like what am I doing, right? And the Page of Cups can also be like, okay, this is more room for creativity or something that is more emotionally fulfilling or something like that. Now, I asked if you stay, what's going to happen? The 5 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. Things can move quickly, right? Things can move very quickly. There may be some drama, there may be some conflict, there may be fights, there may be ego issues at work if you stay, okay? But things will take off or things will move forward. So it's really about what kind of energy you want in your life, okay? Because if you look at it, right, if you leave, it's all cups. Okay. It's getting out of a disappointing situation. It feels more creative, feels more like you can express yourself, blah, 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 right? Cups is love and emotion. And this is positive. This is more action, passion, you know, a little bit of drama, a little bit of conflict, a little bit of brainstorming, and a lot of fast moving energy. And, you know, so it's really about, it's really a personal choice. You know, honestly, it's really about what you prefer. You know what I mean? So that's the best I got for you. But thank you so much, Stacy. We have Christea. Will I lose my house? No, I don't think so. 3 of Cups in reverse. I asked reverse is no, upright is yes, and I got 3 of Cups in reverse. Oh, God, my freaking neck hurts. Can I get advice about this? What a weird message. There may be something in your life that you want to walk away from, but you may be walking away from the wrong thing. It may be asking you to hold off on walking away from whatever this thing is. The 6 of Cups can be like a soulmate. It can be like, it can be children, but it can be like something nostalgic. It can be like a gift. It can be something maybe you don't even realize is a gift in the moment. But that Ace of Wands in reverse is there. It's making me feel like you need to hold off on whatever that is. On walking away from whatever that is. What a strange message. I'm going to pull you some actual advice messages. Mercury, you may need to sign something, communicate something. Maybe when Mercury goes direct, you're going to find something out, or you're going to need to pay attention to some kind of emails, calls, messages, something like that. But it may be asking you to get in touch with like people that would have advice for you in some way if you haven't already, which I imagine that you would have. But it's saying that you already have the answer to something with that child of the cosmos energy. And it's telling you to work through your fears towards communicating or figuring out that thing. This was a really weird message. Sorry, I hope you're okay. Stuff like that can be really scary. Silent Night, how did he feel when he knew that I wasn't at the party? A little like inside of himself, a little like, oh. You know, the Hermit can be a bit of a humbling energy. You know, the Two of Swords is, I don't really know how to feel about that, or I'm not really sure what to do, you know. So maybe a little humbled. What's his next step, if any? I feel like you're going to hear from this person. King of Pentacles, 8 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Pentacles. He's going to show up as very mature, maybe a relationship, but he's showing up as very mature and offering you something. That's what it looks like. That 6 of Pentacles. Something like small, but it's something. Alrighty. Thanks, guys. I love ya. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful night. And thank all of you for being here. And I hope to catch you soon. Special thanks to Lori and Rick. Rick, thank you so much for always doing the timestamps. You're incredible. And thank you, Lori and Complexity as well. And shout out to all of you for coming through tonight. Special shout out to Seldom Dreams. He came through tonight, which was really, really cool. And Kinez, of course, thank you. Kinez, play Ethel Kane. But yeah, and shout out to Hipsy, of course. If you guys have not followed me on Hipsy, make sure that you do that so you can get notified every time I go live or have an event coming up, okay? I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.